Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm Bomb Squad!
BoxingVoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just the body punching? When I was hitting him with body punching, I heard him, actually he was crying in there. You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on?
BoxingVoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time? Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and taking those punches.
Beterbiev Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ. It's the champ. Shannon the champ. With the fake champ. Vitaly Vitamin Klitschko.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'ma treat him like he's a C-plus fighter. I'ma dominate, I'ma dog this fight.
I'm talking about punishment. We're gonna punish you for 12 rounds. Either the referee says you had enough, or you can say you had enough, or you can stay your ass there all night until you ain't had enough.
I feel I'm the best in the sport, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. And all I did was beat opponents. I worked my way from the bottom to the top. I won a title by beating top competition and top fighters. This guy was hands title, he's a paper champion.
Do you feel that you're the best super middleweight right now?
100%.
Let's go, champ.
He can bring the pressure. He can box. I'm a true champion. I'm willing to go to his turf in Atlantic City. I'ma step on him. I'ma crush him. Y'all can mark my word to this. I'ma crush him. He's a C-plus fighter. I'm an A-plus fighter. Come Saturday night next week, all the fans tune in because I'ma dominate. This guy is flat footy swing wild. I'm not worried about who his trainer is because his trainer can't get in there and fight for him.
Beterbiev Productions.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. Very great edition, let me tell you, man. We had some great news while we were away from our last show that ended, this afternoon. The news that we will be discussing today is obviously the 5-on-5 was unveiled, and Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol officially announced. June 1st is the date. Beterbiev Bivol is the main event, and then probably the best undercard we've seen in quite some time. This 5 versus 5, Frank Warren versus Eddie, is going to be great. Hopefully these fighters can live up to the anticipation and perform accordingly, live up to the hype of each one of them, right? Because this is a great lineup. I mean, we're talking about, and let me just pull this up to get this correctly. First and foremost, thank you to Turkey Al-Ashik, His Excellency, who suggested the 5-on-5 match. And it's one of the standout events in Riyadh season's calendar this year. It's going to feature 10 exciting fighters from Queensberry and Matchroom Promotion. So Frank Warren, Hall of Fame promoter. Eddie Hearn, one of the best promoters in boxing, doing it. Frank Warren, first heavyweight fighter that he put in the 5v5 is Daniel Dubois. And not only is that a great fighter, but what's better is the opponent who he will be facing. That's what's really good. And that's none other than, obviously, Philip Hergovich, man. So that's going to be a great fight. Something that, we've been talking about for some time because of their previous sparring. Hergovich, many believe for him to be this animal, but he hasn't really been tested kind of like Dubois. I really, 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 really like this fight. But listen, I got King Amin of Essex joining us. What it do, champ? Man, His Excellency announces Bivol Beterbiev undisputed. And then to make things even better, on the undercard, we have Philip Hergovich, Daniel Dubois, Philip Hergovich. What did you think of not only the main event, but the first heavyweight fight that they announced?
Main event, of course, is litty, as the kids are saying, right? Shout out to Turkey. I don't want to jump too fast because the promo is amazing. That's co-feature or the co-support, as my UK brethren call it. Amazing fight. We talked about the heavyweight division all last week, and even now continuing with Bob Arum asking about who can fight Jared Anderson. But the truth is, guys like Daniel Dubois that are battle tested, the loss to Joe Joyce, but the win over Gerald Miller, couple other guys. This is a big step up. We know Hergovich has worn the boogeyman kind of name for a while, but this is a new Dubois. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say this. People don't think much of it, but the man has become a man. He got a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? He's doing man things, and he's got man strength now. I'm going to leave that said like that. And I feel like Hergovich is going to have to try and stop Dubois. But not only can Dubois box, we know he got that power. So I might be leaning a little bit towards Dubois, but I love the fight, period. And I love the fact that Dubois is not avoiding this type of fight. So yeah, man, I'm totally. I'm all in for this one, bro.
Yeah, man. Daniel Dubois is 20 wins, 2 knockouts, or rather 2 losses. Excuse me. One of those are by knockout, though. And 19 of his wins come by knockout. Well, Philip Hergovich is 17-0 with 14 knockouts. And this will determine who will be first in line to fight for the IBF heavyweight world title later this year, assuming those belts go vacant once the first undisputed fight takes place. Next was China's giant Big Bang, Zhilao Zhang, and he's 26-2, 1 draw, 21 KOs, taking on Deontay Wilder, 43-3, 1 draw, 42 KOs. Another great fight.
Amazing fight. All right.
I didn't think Wilder was going to take this. I mean, obviously, this was offered before, and they didn't take it. But, man, he took it, bro. He took it. Wow. This one is not only is it do or die, but he could be retired, against his will.
And I think that's where I want to give Deontay Wilder some credit before James Benitez calling here trying to disrespect, right? I want to give Wilder credit because this is a new Wilder. And I heard someone mention that he had too much ayahuasca. He lost that killer instinct. Forget all of that. I think he's coming to his senses and recognizing that the life he wants down again. I don't think people will ever count him out. If we talk about any fighter or fighters having that one-punch power that could change a fight, well, Deontay Wilder has been that his entire career. So, with somebody like Zang, a southpaw, who Wilder's not necessarily accustomed to facing a guy that is his size or equal. Last time he faced that legitimately was Tyson Fury. So there's lots of reasons why you can give Wilder credit for stepping up to the plate and taking on a major challenge.
Yeah, man. This is a dangerous fight. Wilder's had trouble with southpaws. Spielka gave him trouble. Luis Ortiz gave him trouble. The best thing is that Zang is slower than Lewis and a lot of the guys that Wilder has faced, but he's a bigger puncher than Lewis and Spielka. Man, I'm just envisioning that right hook. If it lands from Zang, what's gonna happen?
But Nessa, I'm also having a hard time based on the last version of Wilder, not the version we see when Malik Scott got him looking like the brand new, and we'd all be like, oh shit, not that Wilder. I'm talking about the last Wilder we seen in the ring, and I'm just having a hard time figuring out how he's gonna get past Zhang's jab, or when Zhang is trying to shoot a straight left on him because he sees an opening. I want to see how Wilder's gonna react to that. Because those are the two. Remember in the Ortiz fight, especially the last one, Wilder was virtually saved by his power. So here we have another big, powerful southpaw, and I want to see if he'll get hit.
That's the thing, too, bro. Like, when's the last time we seen that power? And I know, Hellenius, but I feel like even though that's one fight removed, that's too long ago. I didn't see any right hands, any power in the Joseph Parker fight. So I'm fearful. Didn't. I'm fearful that, he can or cannot get I'm fearful he cannot get the job done. I mean, how? Based off what we've seen, I don't know.
He needs an old school trainer that's going to tie his
oh, man,
right arm behind his back.
There's no way, champ. At this point, you want him to go find a new trainer? It's April 15th.
No, not at this point. I'm saying what he would have needed, because this is what I'm saying. Wilder, if he just offered you a slight jab, he'd be able to get the knockdowns that he got against Fury. Remember, he put Fury down twice in that epic third bout. He can set it up. That's just not recent enough.
Is that confidence there, though? He had to be in the fire to put Fury down. Is that confidence there?
It's hard to tell, bro. It's very hard to tell. If I had to guess, I would say no. The confidence isn't there, but I gotta also say he's Deontay Wilder. So until I see him in a scenario where he doesn't pull the trigger, I can't count against him unless he's in the ring and he doesn't perform. You know what I mean? I have it in my mind that he has the opportunity. All he gotta do is land that right. But as if we keep seeing him not set it up effectively enough, then we can cast as much doubt as we believe he may have on himself. But I'm still drinking a little bit of the wild. It's wild the Kool-Aid in here. Pause. I'm still drinking the Kool-Aid though.
Yo, I can't believe Nick Ball, dirty fighting ass, made it to this 5-on-5. The next two fighters are Nick Ball and Ray Ford. And let me just say this. Maybe they should have done a better job keeping this a secret, right? Like, they had masks and gloves on these guys to hide their identity as if we didn't know about this. Like, I mean, man, bro, we knew all of these names. I think the only name that came to a surprise me was this William Hutchinson and Craig Spider Richards. I know Craig Richards, but never heard of Hutchinson, never heard that he was going to be on this card. So that might have came as the biggest surprise, but there were no surprises in the 5-on-5. Like, everyone that was announced, I feel like we knew 2 weeks ago. Am I wrong?
No, we definitely knew. We was definitely passing it around in the pre-pro for sure. So if we knew, I can imagine many others knew. And Willie Hutchinson, he's known domestically, guys. Don't confuse him with the late Willie Hutchinson, I Choose You, or his son, Willie Hutchinson, from the rap group OFTB. This is a white geezer, a white brethren from the UK. And I know he's only got about 2 losses or something. He's a pretty good fighter, competitive guy, but he's more of a domestic name than anything. And I think Craig Richards, outside of his fight against the fake boogeyman Janabek, was that Craig Richards? No, that was that Craig? It was Craig. Okay. So outside of the fight with Janabek, then not many people stateside will know him, but it was a pretty good performance nonetheless. But that fight, I think that's more for the UK constituents. All the other fights, I think they serve more of a global purpose.
Wait, no, he's not. He's the one that fought Bivol, not Johnny Bet. You talking about don't help me. Denzel Bentley.
Denzel Bentley.
That's who you talking about. So yeah, man, they announced Nick Ball and Raymond Ford. They had a movie promo, and it was a legit movie. These guys had acting scenes. You could see Raymond Ford throwing punches. He was some sort of enforcer. Nick Bull was the butcher. And it was action-packed fighting scenes that they put these guys in, which was amazing because they gave them, those acting, they let them wet their beak a little bit with some acting chops there, something they could put on their resume and help build the fight. I hope that Raymond wins. I'm rooting against Nick Ball because he was dirty. Hopefully he comes into this fight and he's not dirty at all, and I can start to like him again. But I did not like the way that he performed in his last fight. I didn't like all the illegal tactics that he had to that he chose to do to try and get the win that he still didn't get. For Raymond Ford, on the other hand, I'm a little concerned as we all remember him immediately after winning, still being in the ring and saying he was moving up, saying that, he was moving up because it's hard to make the weight. Now, all of a sudden, the Turkey Al-Sheikh, His Excellency, the money makes it so great you can't walk away. So now he's going to force to make the weight. Hopefully he feels 100%. Because against Ball and that type of style that Nick Ball brings, he's going to need all his energy to fight that guy off and to keep him off with some punches. But that's another great matchup, man. Shout out to His Excellency. Shout out to Eddie and Warren that, didn't slide in any duds here. They truly picked their best versus their best. I don't know their rosters off top, so I can't say they have two other great featherweights on their rosters apiece. But Nick Ball, he's a dog. It's just he's a dog that doesn't follow the rules. He's not obedient, but he is a dog, so he's going to make it a fight.
Now, my only issue with this fight, and I'm going to play devil's advocate, was that similar to you, I heard Ray Ford say, yo, I had a horrible time. I'm moving up. Now, I'm going to play devil's. He may have pitched him to make the sale as well. Eddie may have said, well, Ray, you out of the ring 14 months. If you were, in fight shape and you were fight ready, it wouldn't have been as hard to make the weight. Plus, I'm only asking you to make this weight one time, and think of the amount of money you'll make just for this one sacrifice. And I'm pretty sure that was the pitch, which is if you don't see many other options or see many other lucrative options because you're saying to yourself, well, shit, I got to vacate the belt and then move up and go scramble. I could kind of see how he would make the sacrifice to fight, this guy. It just so happens too, as we're saying, Nick Ball, in that last fight with Ray Vargas, he basically encroached on every rule and just bending, it really was the referee's job more than it was Nick's job. But that's why I said he was bending the rules because he made sure that the referee did or didn't do their job. And in this case, I'm hoping that Ray Ford, like you said, he's ready. He's going to need that extra tank, and he's going to need some good officiating. He's going to need the referee to come in and break clean. He's not going to need to be thrown to the ground like Vargas was, tackled to the ground and all that kind of shit. So yeah, I'm hoping that the officiating is crisp enough in that one.
Yeah, man. Hopefully they know what to expect with what Nick Ball already has done, and they bring in a capable referee. Someone maybe that was a WBO though, right? That was a WBO, so it won't be our good friend with the beady eyes. So yeah, man, I don't know. They're gonna have to get definitely a good ref to keep, that fight clean. 2 more fights were announced, and Hamza Sheraz versus Austin Ammo Williams. I didn't think they would do this. I knew that Warren would pick Sheraz. I didn't know that they would throw Ammo in there. I don't know that he's ready for Sheraz. Sheraz looks better when you're looking at him on television. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I was curious when I heard you say that, because I'm thinking Ammo, hasn't he kind of been, marinating for too long? I think he's been marinating for quite a while, quite a few 10-rounders. I mean, it's not up to us. They may or may not have stepped up his level of competition. I know he was supposed to face Felix Cash way back when, or whatever that was. But I mean, yeah, he's got to step up into a real fight, because from what I remember, he's just been battering everybody they put in front of him. So yeah, and the middleweight division needs, some new blood, because I don't believe in Janabek. So this would be great to see either Austin. Now, Hamza Sheraz, on the other hand, I think, I don't want to sound biased, but he's definitely been matched. I don't want to say, I have to say he's been matched tougher. He's fought, like I always like to point out, more of his contemporaries who may be blue chip prospects, maybe fellow Olympic guys and things like that, national champions, European, or fighters like that. So I think Sheraz has the experience advantage. He's got the resume advantage as far as being in there with a bit tougher guys. I do think Ammo Williams is a bit more talented, and this is just the kind of fight for us to really see what's what, the future of the middleweight division.
The edge to the power? I'm thinking Shariza has more power. What about you?
I was going to say Ammo.
Okay.
I think Ammo's got a little bit more power, and I don't know, it's just because, again, when he hits, he kind of batters his opponents, you know what I'm saying? Sheraz, he can land a good punch. He can punch. I just think that Ammo is just naturally the stronger guy, but Sheraz can punch, and he's taller, so he gets leverage off on his opponents. So Sheraz might hit you with a nice uppercut, from a distance, and kind of catch you, or work to the body and set you up for something. So definitely some tactical advantage. He's a pretty tall guy.
I got a $10 super chat. Latron Cooper that says, "What His Excellency Warren and Hearn are doing, G for boxing, is dope. Wish there were more promoters and fighters in the state. In this state, definitely gonna be fun to watch." Well, during the press conference, it was an interesting moment where Frank Warren said, "Who knows? After this, maybe we can get together and beat some Americans." So, like they want to do maybe Frank Warren versus Top Rank, or Eddie Warren versus Top Rank, or Eddie Warren versus PBC. They didn't come out and say that, but, he said they could team up versus some Americans. So maybe that will work out. Jonathan Lambarena $5 says, "Where are the PBC superfans when the subject was Wilder versus AJ? They used to call Hearn a slave owner. They used to call Hearn a cancer to the sport." Yeah, it was shocking to see Eddie and Wilder together.
Are you with me?
I never really thought we'd see the day where Eddie was promoting Wilder. It's so crazy, because how many of us Wilder fans wanted him to sign to Eddie for that Dillian White, Derek Chisora, AJ deal, and he didn't. Now we get this version of Wilder over there where we don't even know if he's the Wilder we want. And he was talking about that, like, that he's in a good place because, the people that he's working with, and he's talking about His Excellency and Eddie, and I guess everyone in question, appreciate him. Did you catch that part of the press conference where he went into this whole, they care, they appreciate me, they want the Wilder, they wanted to catch a body, they value what I do. You didn't get that?
I did,
okay.
But I'm very careful with that, because what that means to me is that really I'm nervous, because that's the same old Wilder. and his ego stroking. Now, there's a difference between needing to get your confidence back. All right. Sometimes you need to get your confidence back. And I'm sure Eddie probably told him as well. Look at me talking about what Eddie says. How do I know? But I'm just thinking he probably said, listen, I don't give a shit what you got going on over there. They don't probably give a shit about what you got going on over there. I've got fights for you. If you still got it in your heart that you're still a fighter, I've got fights for you. Plus, you can make some money. That started a conversation. I think they're way past the AJ thing. And in my mind, I'm hearing Eddie probably said, well, look at what I did for Chisora. With more losses than wins, Chisora's winning. 5 guys. He's out in Saudi. He's at the karaoke night at Benihana with fucking Conor Ben and Eddie and the crew. So maybe there's a plan for Wilder like he's had with Chisora. And maybe Wilder saw that and said, you know something? You know, they don't throw Eddie, no matter what I might have thought about him before, Eddie don't throw his guys away. If you're one of Eddie's guys, Eddie will look out for you. And I think that that's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm careful of that because on one hand, true, Wilder might need an ego stroke, but I don't want that to be the only way that we get a credible version of him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, he spoke specifically about telling his team not to do that. And he said, yeah, I told my team, don't, you know, I don't want to hear that I look good. You know, we locked in. You know, don't lie to me. You know, I'm not posting. You know, I don't know. I don't think he's looking for anyone to stroke his ego. I thought it was more a cry out, releasing feelings and emotions, you know, about previous relationships, whether that be promoter, managers, advisors, whatever. But, you know, I mean, it was strange. I hope someone else heard it and maybe they could give us their thoughts. Discord is available. Twitter Space is also available. And the landline. If you want to call in on your cell phone, your house phone, the number to call, 563-999-3427 on the check-in. There is that other fight, obviously, Hutchins.
Damn, that ain't the number. That ain't the number that I grew up on.
Nah, they changed it.
Oh,
my
man.
bro, I stopped using my blog talk for like the time I've been down here, and then people complain like, oh, bring it back. So I logged in. They gave me a whole new number, man. They played me. But double check your mic. Your mic is on?
Yeah, let me see. Mic check.
Okay. So let's you way better. Let's double back, man. We already ran through the entire card. Only thing we really didn't talk about is Willie Hutchinson and Spider Richards. But
shout out Willie, man, getting a shot, bro. Shout out Willie, man. He like a domestic level, like he got some power and shit. You know what I'm saying? So Craig got to be on his A game, but Craig had a good showing against Bivol, so I think he should be able to take this guy Willie out. But don't be surprised if Willie catches that.
So what did you think of the press conference? You had an opportunity to watch, or you was at work?
No, I glanced at it, but I did have my earphones in the whole time. So I heard Wilder talk. I heard the Ball and Raymond Ford. I heard Frank. I pretty much heard everybody talk besides Zang.
Good.
Talk.
What did you think of Wilder when he was like, you know, it's good to be around people that care about you, people that want to see the old Deontay Wilder, that don't care, that want to see that Wilder that said he wanted to catch a body. I don't know. It just, I don't know. How did you interpret all that? Because it felt like more.
He back tapped in.
Say
what now?
I said it felt like more to me.
Yeah, it sounded like he back tapped in, man. He got his hair cut, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got the little braids and shit no more, so he got the little fade going on. So I think, man, if y'all want the old Wilder back, man, the way he talking about the body, you know what I'm saying, about getting back to what made him Wilder, you know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a good mindset if I'm basing it off the last press conference where it wasn't none of this. It was more peace. It was, I'm at peace. I'm at peace. I don't want to hear a boxer tell me he had peace. I want to hear somebody like I heard him today. Y'all want that old dude back? Okay, here I come. Now it's all about, is that confidence there? Will he be able to deliver against Zang? Now, in my opinion, Zang, he's a okay heavyweight. But we seen Wilder in there with one of the biggest dudes ever in Fury. And he was able to have some success versus Fury in the first fight and the last fight. Now, Zang, he strikes me as a guy, and I watched him on many occasions. He fades the longer the fight goes. The Jared Forrest fight, he faded. Jared Forrest was able to knock him down multitude of times. If Wilder landed them kind of shots on Zang, it's good night.
Can
Parker,
Wilder land those though? Like, I didn't really see my man throwing them type of shots in the Parker.
That's what I'm saying. So that can't be what he's trying to get back to, because that shit didn't work.
Yeah.
So you can't be trying to get back to that, because you seen in the last fight that kind of fighting don't get you where you need to be. It gets you a loss. And like he said, I'm at a pivotal moment in my career. I know based on my last fight, I can't lose again. If I lose again, it's pretty much done for me being talked to with the big names. And
he made it clear that this was like his last hurrah.
Yeah, he's 38. I know he's a heavyweight, and they tend to have longer careers because the power always carry you, but you don't want to be 42, 43 trying to get back something that you chasing, you know what I'm saying? You want to be line right now. So if you beat somebody like Zang, maybe you get the winner of Dubois, Hergovich. I don't know. Maybe you get Joshua. Maybe that fight is back on the table. But you got.
I mean, if he beats Zang, I hope Atlas Sheik gives us Wilder AJ, because that would be a good win. It all depends how he beat
guys. He's likely to get a Chisora fight before he get it, because I think he's going the way of entertaining prize fighting. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's chasing chips no more. Go ahead, Mike.
Ness and King, I mean, you know what I talked about earlier? I was just talking about this, right? So Wilder beats Zang. What's the one fight that we always wanted Wilder to take? Not the AJ fight.
Dillian White.
There you go. Can you imagine that press conference and that build up? White ain't gonna
I just don't even think that Wilder is the same dude. Like even at this press conference, that energy wasn't there. Like, oh, I'm about to beat this Chinaman. Nothing. It wasn't none of that. He need a high level knockout to get that confidence back.
He knows that, and that's why he's a realist. That's why he didn't come into the press conference saying all that shit, because he knows what he did in his last fight. He knows that he got to go back out there and recaptivate the people. The only way you do that is by being the Wilder that we know you are. The dude with the right hand.
My
you
thing
gotta
is,
be perfect.
can he be that dude again?
We don't know.
And then
What he
versus
always
Zang,
say, you gotta be perfect for 12 rounds. I gotta be perfect for 2 seconds.
if he still got that cannon,
Come on, Ness.
And look, David said it in the promo.
Joseph Parker made that shit look non-existent, my man.
Come on, man.
But look, didn't Eddie Hearn say it in the promo? He's never had a CV, just a right hand. You know what I mean?
He said he never had a what?
We know what
he never had. He never had a resume. He never had a CV. He just had a right hand.
Taking shots.
You know what we're coming with.
But I think that's an embrace. I think that's what I'm saying to that point of he's embracing his status. I don't think
he is, because remember what we didn't announce is that the team captains get double points. So if Wilder wins, they get double points. So Eddie did put his stock into Wilder. He didn't make Hergovich the captain.
Hergovich, know it's do or die, man, bro. That Hergovich and Dubois fight, bro. Godly. You talking about icing on the cake, like Jesus Christ.
And that's the way I needed Wilder to talk, because you seen Hergovich, he's like, that sparring session didn't go too well for him. You know?
Don't do what you did at sparring.
Yo, that was good. I like he's a bad guy. He's like a James Bond bad guy, the way he talks.
But he's a guy too that showed that he fades the longer the fight goes.
Oh yeah.
Dubois ain't gonna fade, man. He might quit. No, I ain't gonna say he quit because it is what it is. But he ain't gonna fade. His power gonna be there.
Yeah, Dubois on a different. Different type of time nowadays,
And
Mike.
that's what I'm saying. His resume is getting outlandish. His resume is getting out. He going in there with some straight killer after killer after killer. Dubois, I mean Joyce, Usyk, Miller, now Hergovich, and he just fought who he just fight? Damn, who he just fight? It wasn't Miller. It was somebody else.
It was Miller.
Yeah, it was Miller.
I thought he fought somebody.
He fought Miller out there in Rio and Saudi.
I thought he fought somebody after Miller. My bad.
Yeah, man, it's a great card. Is this like the greatest undercard in the last 15 years?
Bro, this
or
is one
does
of the
it not
greatest.
count because Zang and Wilder are not in their prime?
Bro,
that's really it.
ammo
counts.
and Hajiz, like, geez, man, what we talking about? Like, that's a fight.
Yeah.
Raymond Ford and Nick and old strong bull Nick Ball. That's a fight.
I think you meant to say cheating Nick Ball.
I mean, it's what the ref gonna dictate. I can't change my style if the ref ain't gonna make me change it. I'm coming forward.
I mean, your coach teaches you what's illegal and what's not.
Man, look, bro, it's a fight. Jeff Horn, Manny Pacquiao, it's a fight. You would damn be throwing elbows, nigga, throw one back at me. It is what it is.
I prefer not to see that on TV, man. It's kind of like.
That's what you prefer. Nick Ball is getting paid. He trying to win.
Sure.
So he gonna do what he gotta do.
Hopefully,
but Mike, did you see the way he was like an MMA fighter last fight.
That's what he had to be to try to get inside on Ray Vargas.
But I do agree with you. It's the ref's job. It ain't Nick's job. So I agree. I agree.
If the ref tells me stop and he starts to like warn me and shit, then I gotta readjust.
My dude,
but if he never does it,
the
because he's in my home
was
city,
incompetent.
my home country.
The ref was incompetent, Mike. Like he never took not 1 point. Like that ref was incompetent. Let's just be real.
That ain't my fault though.
And I never said it's your fault. All I'm saying is that Nick Ball, you forgot to say is a cheater. That's all. He's a little cheater.
He was at the moment that he worked his whole career for
and
to be a world champion.
Decided
and
to
he
cheat.
went out there and did any means necessary to try to get that victory.
I don't know why y'all do that. Y'all know the rules of boxing. And y'all like to put this fake gray area for this dude and other cheaters.
It's a rule that says no holding in boxing.
If you cheated, you cheated. If you doing forearms to the throat, it's cheating. If you doing headbutts, it's cheating.
We've seen Floyd do a forearm to the throat before.
Man.
It ain't the first time it happened in boxing.
Listen, to each his own. I'm just not gonna let anybody try to act like they ain't watch him fucking cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you watch them cheat and you trying to paint it off as he did what he had to do.
Refs ain't call it.
I said
like, what the fuck?
He a dog. Shit, dog gonna do what dog gonna do.
He's a disobedient dog. Dog knows the rules.
All right, I'll roof then, nigga. That shit, stop me.
Dogs know the rules. My dog don't shit in the house. He'll get fucked up.
And your dog is trained. I'm off the leash. I'm in these streets. Wandering, nigga.
He ain't
digging in
wandering.
trash cans.
He ain't wandering. He ain't met the right one. That's all. Ray Vargas was on some
and
bullshit.
I don't know if Ray Ford is the right one because he was talking about it. He couldn't make the weight last press conference.
I brought that up. I brought that up. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as your fight over, you still in the ring. Somebody you can't make weight.
As soon as you become champion, that's damn. After you become champion. First day, man.
And he gonna need every bit of that strength because Nick Ball gonna come in there to wrestle, man. Don't nobody want to watch a wrestling match, man. Turkey Isle Sheik, I know you got your people listening. Don't nobody want to watch a wrestling match, man. Get a competent ref, man. Have somebody in there that's gonna take control, man.
If Ray Ford is able to push Nick Ball back on the back foot, which I think he can do because he showed a glimpse of it in his last fight. If he's able to take that front step and push Nick, it's going to be an easy night for him. It's going to be I don't know if Nick Ball can fight going back. I never seen him. I don't
even know if he could fight because that was the only time I seen him fight, and he was just cheating and wrestling. So I didn't know what I was watching. I got Venom on a check-in. Yeah, I thought it was UFC at 4. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Do this shit say boxing?
How you know
UFC?
what UFC look like? You don't watch it.
Because I seen shit that I don't normally see in boxing happening. So I'm like, oh, this must be what they talk about with the UFC shit.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
What's good?
All right. What up, everyone on the panel? As far as this card, when I first looked at it, Eddie Hearn got the eye-catching names. He got the Ammo Williams, the Raymond Ford, the Wilder. But when I really and Hergovich, but when I really broke it down and looked at it the second time, I don't know if his team is gonna win. To be honest. I don't. Ammo's in the 50-50 step up fight. Raymond Ford, I don't think that style's gonna. Raymond Ford and Nick Ball style, that's a horrible style matchup for Raymond Ford, especially if he can't make the weight. And then.
Yo, dang, he hung up.
He got struck down for talking crazy.
But he wasn't lying though, bro. It's gonna be tough. Who little dog is that? Am I lying? Little dog gonna get ate up.
Damn, ammo short too. He's short.
Yeah, ammo in a tough one, bro. Bro, what is she doing? Hold on, man. This little dog got. Hold on.
That's the one I'm excited. Hergovich and Dubois. Venom's back.
All right, you hear me?
Yeah.
How far did you hear me? Was my last one?
You said you ain't think he was gonna win. He being the team, the Hearn team.
I think you left off at Ford and Ball.
Yeah, so I feel like Raymond Ford, that's a horrible style matchup for him, especially if he can't make the weight and he's struggling to make weight. The Emma Williams is a 50-50 fight, but it's a step-up fight. So we really don't know how he would be at that elite level. And
45.
The Zilly, Zang, and Wilder, that's like the type of fight of whoever lands first. Whoever lands first is going to win that fight. That's how I look at it. And I feel like the only confident one for Eddie Hearn is the Hergovich. I feel like that's the only confident, safe pick. But even then, you don't even know.
That ain't safe.
Are you serious?
Hergovich
out of all of them?
Hergovich got tank issues, man. Have you not been watching the fight?
Out of all the fights, that's the safest pick you can go with.
He lost the
He got
fight.
Dubois issues. Damn, a tank. He got Dubois issues coming.
But
in that fight.
As far as Beterbiev Bivol, now Ness, I don't know if you guys talked about this, but they saying the pay-per-view, it's gonna be pay-per-view on DAZN for all the fights, but the main event's gonna be ESPN Plus.
Yeah,
now, does that kill any of the
It's
steam?
It,
does that fuck up things?
It kills steam, but at the same time, ESPN. I mean, Top Rank has a Top Rank has a duty to their partner in ESPN.
Yep.
They can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's official. I want to say thank you to His Excellency, because you see, when you listen to the press conference and both, Beterbiev and Bivol were asked why this fight didn't happen, Beterbiev always says, ask him. But that's bullshit, as you can see from the details. And the devil's in the details. What is the details? Beterbiev is the one that's contractually obligated not to fight on another fucking network. But meanwhile, every time he get a chance and a camera in his face, he telling you it's Bivol's fault.
Why Bivol couldn't go to ESPN Plus then? If it's that easy.
Where's the money? Where's the money?
What you mean?
Who's putting up the money? Top Rank ain't putting the money.
We never heard Top Rank had an offer for fucking Bivol.
But what I'm saying is, if the money's coming from the fucking Turk out of Sheik, what does it matter who has the money?
No, but they're
gonna pay him regardless.
No, but that's the point. Now that
the fight didn't happen because both guys are tied to a network. We see Bivol fight on DAZN multiple occasions.
Negative, man. We know Top Rank and DAZN have done business together for unification.
Absolutely.
We know that. The only difference here is Top Rank fighter could not leave. Now we see he could not leave. So it was on Top Rank to send Bivol an offer to fight on ESPN.
But he is the only fighter on the card that has a contract with ESPN Plus, and he's the main event. Why would Top Rank just let him leave? Like this business.
I'm not asking top Mike. Okay, start over. I'm
Start over.
saying if this never happened, if this fight never happened, right?
Okay.
And we're still waiting for Beterbiev and Bivol to happen. The only way that it can happen now that we have this newfound information would be for Top Rank to send an offer to Bivol for Bivol to go to ESPN. It could never, now that we got this information, we see that it could never have been Eddie sending an offer to Beterbiev and Beterbiev coming to the zone. We see that now because Turkey, but let me just paint it out for the blind people. Turkey Al-Sheikh has given Top Rank more money than they need, and they still cannot release him from ESPN. So understand that it was always Top Rank that had to send the offer to Bivol. But go ahead.
And maybe that's why Beterbiev says ask him, because Bivol didn't take the offer to come over to Extreme Plus.
We got no knowledge of an offer. That's my thing. Where's the offer? If your man is contracted to ESPN, where's the offer? Because Eddie sent an offer for Ramirez, and Ramirez came to the zone. It's on Top Rank.
You saying Top Rank never sent an offer to Bivol?
I mean, evidently not so. Bivol, every time he get a chance, he just laughs. So maybe there was an offer, and that's why Beterbiev keeps saying ask him. But Bivol, I mean, I actually clipped that part of it because that was probably
that was my whole point. Maybe there was an offer. And they couldn't get it across because maybe Bivol didn't deem the offer enough. I mean, who knows what it is? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
sure,
you can't just blame Beterbiev though. That's my whole point.
I'm blaming him because he the one that's contracted. He the one whose network and promoter is not letting him go.
This is where I started out before I even thought about the Bivol fight, though, Ness. Like, you can't blame me for a decision I made 5-6 years ago today.
What you
like
mean?
How?
No, I'll give you more fact. We blame Kovalev. We blame Kovalev. I'll remind you that Al Heyman won a purse bid for Kovalev, Adonis Steven, and Kovalev said, "Ooh, you know what? I got a contract at HBO. I don't want that fight anymore." After he made them go to purse bid because he thought HBO was gonna win, and then Al bid and won more. Like, no, it's not fair. It don't always got to be one guy.
But I'm saying if Bivol turned down an offer, then damn it, they tried to get a fight going.
Again, you keep talking about an offer that we have no knowledge of. Now, if you know, I'll take your word for it. But I don't know that they were sent an offer.
I don't know, but I'm sure that they probably done tried to get this fight over the line. Like, I mean, to think that it's not an offer, I mean, would be crazy.
Again, I ain't never read nothing, man, that said Bivol received an offer that he didn't want to accept. But I do want to screen share this part. I thought it was extremely funny.
Thank you very much. I just wonder, do you have a message for Dmitry Bivol now that he's here?
He know already.
Yeah, he know.
Dmitry, Dr. Beterbiev says that you know already. What is it that you know?
I don't know already. We know. I tell you, no.
Yo, this motherfucker gives me the impression he fucked up Bivol somewhere in the amateurs and the Olympics.
No, not there. It's not there because they were always, like, I believe that they're like 6 years apart. So what he's saying is, this little dude know me. He's seen me come up. He's seen me batter and bruise these dudes on the way up in the amateurs. He know what I'm about. He see what I did to Vozdek in the amateurs, and he seen what I did to him in the pros. So he already know what I'm coming with. So that's what I thought from it.
That's the Eastern European version of Chris Colbert. He know my body. He know my body.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
For sure.
No, but them two dudes.
Okay, so somebody knows something. What I do know is that there is an additional belt on the line here. There will be an undisputed.
All right, that's it, because all they're going to do is show the belt. But I thought that was funny, man. They both talking about, I don't know. He knows. He knows.
Bro, it's crazy, right? Y'all started the show off talking about Wilder, right? But this is the fight. Like, this is the fight, bro. Like, this shit right here don't get no better, man. Like Bivol and
Nah, this
Beterbiev
is a
is a
classic
monster.
matchup because it's like boxer, puncher. It's like what we always talk about. You know, it's the
But
classic matchup.
I think you got to give more credit to Beterbiev boxing skills too, though, bro.
No, for sure, but he's still labeled the puncher. He's 100% knockout
Cause he got
ratio.
power. Yeah, cause he got power.
No, but it's more than power. He's 100% knockout ratio.
Yeah, he's a hunter. Like he's one of the guys that I call a hunter.
You know,
Yeah,
Bivol,
Bivol,
he gets
if
it
we had
done.
to use, Mike, I know you big on basketball, so if we just had to look at it, we talking Tim Duncan versus Shaq. You know what I'm saying? You got a brute athlete, you know, versus a fundamental technician, you know.
And Shaq had more skills than people gave him credit for. So that's a damn good analogy, bro.
Let me get to
Bivol
these
got everything
lines.
like Tim Duncan. He got the movement, he got the jab, he got the right hand. Like Bivol has the movement, but when the only data that we really got is coming opponent. We seen what Bivol did against Joe Smith Jr. Went 12 rounds. Joe Smith was able to rock his ass and had him on skates the last round. And we see what Beterbiev did to Joe Smith. That's all I'm saying.
Leonard Sterling, 2 pound. The ammo resume is overall better than Sheraz resume. JXV, $2 super chat. He says, "Why ain't Bivol unified with what belts?" You know, Beterbiev was on all that shit. Mad Bent, $105. Daily Dose of Tanquil, 5 versus 5, great card. Boxing Messiah returns, Tanquil summer nonetheless. Yeah, this starts the summer off, though. This is June 1st. So it's going to be a crazy June. We got June 1st, then we got 2 PBC cards. The Tank Benavidez pay-per-view, and then, you know, another card with the kid from Minnesota, what's his name? David Morrell versus Hot Rod.
And we got May 4th. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about that one.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Canelo and McGee.
Gregory Donovan, member for 38 months on that champ level. Man, that would have been dope if this could have been Boots' first fight with Matchroom to be included in 5 versus 5. Do they even have a welterweight on the Frank Warren side?
Man, come on, man. Yeah, you know they saving Boots for that Saudi money, him and Conor Ben. Like, yeah, y'all know that's coming down the pipeline.
I would have still took an introduction to Saudi like that. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Last minute, I signed this dude. I want him on the roster. That would have been fire for Boots.
And maybe he still will. Maybe he still will. Maybe he might end up on the Fury card, on maybe AJ card. Like who knows?
Yeah, I don't think Queensberry had anybody that they was willing to serve up or anybody they could find, you know.
I mean, you a Queensberry guy. They don't got no welterweight?
I can't recall.
Because remember, each promoter got the pick. So had Eddie known in time that he was going to get Boots on a resume, he could have picked welterweight division, and then what does Frank have?
I think when it comes to I think when it comes to welterweights, even over in the UK, Boxer might have a few more than.
Yeah, I know they got Marco, but doesn't he have the kid, the Pantera? What is his name? Congo.
No, Congo was with Eddie, I believe.
No, and Congo's over at didn't he just fight? Chris Congo just fought Florian Marco.
On Boxer. Yeah, he was with Eddie, but now he's on Boxer. You right?
I got.
And he got Chris Congo, and what's the guy that Chris Congo fought before he fought the last guy, the black dude?
Luther Clay.
No, it wasn't Clay.
Oh, I don't know that. Troll Beta, $20 Sweden. F Fury Usyk, this the card. Yeah, man, Fury Usyk ain't got no buzz, bro. Like Fury Usyk fight. I read an article someone wrote. It was like Fury Usyk, the fight we don't care about. That was the title, bro. I was like, damn, I should do this as a show. Cause honestly, my audience don't care. They don't.
I mean, they don't care now, but they're gonna be watching the fight.
Nah, of course. I think they also got that beat out of them. You know, we were a Wilder fan base, so it's like Fury beat it out of us. So it's like we don't care about Fury and shit.
No, I still want to see who the best though.
Hell yeah. That's crazy. Like, who don't want to see?
I mean, yo, that's how fans work. We hardcores, man. You know this dude's the man. He beat my guy, man. Fuck that, man.
But you a fan of the sport or you a fan of the man? Because you a fan of the man, you ain't gonna last too long.
I said, Doggy, we hardcores. We, the three of us. But like,
the people who really buying pay-per-views are hardcores too now.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know, ain't no casual buying pay-per-views unless it's Ryan Garcia and his Javante Davis.
But yo, hold that.
Mayweather. Go ahead.
Let's hold to that point, Mike. Right, like pay-per-views, because I'm thinking like the heavyweight division. People know the heavyweight division. There's usually knockouts, knockdowns, power involved. This is the first time undisputed. I was thinking that would draw on casuals. No, or is that my hardcore talking?
Man, that's just...
They don't know about undisputed. They just see a bunch of belts, man. They don't know about that. Let me get to these 2 super chats. Let me get to these phone lines, bro. I got this $20 super chat. Wes with the $20. Let me drop a bomb. What a card. This Beterbiev versus Bivol is definitely the fight of the year so far. A legit 50-50 fight, in my opinion. It can go both ways. Shout out to TBV for always holding it down. Appreciate all you involved. And then it's
a one-way street. It's a one-way street. I'm telling y'all, it's a matter of time.
Oh, for Arthur?
It's gonna be a matter of time. Just watch. Did
you think Bivol was gonna beat Canelo?
Yeah.
Oh, you picked him. Oh shit.
He bigger, move better, got a good jab. He just like Canelo came up from he started at 147.
No, I know he started at 140 to be exact. Yeah. I know all that, but it didn't matter. A lot of us picked him anyway, and we were shocked by Bivol. So you were not, and that's good to know. Mr. Putin reacts $5. Ammo need a new style. He dresses like a Dollar Tree Devin Haney.
Oh, I thought he looked like Blade. I was like, this nigga remind me. He can be Blade vibes right now.
With the glasses?
Yeah.
Yo, for real. The vampire killer. Hey, I mean, fuck, I always do that. Baby Joker, what up?
Blade, man. Blade trilogy is one of the best trilogies out there.
What up, bro? Can you guys hear me?
Perfect.
What's up?
It was good, man. Hey, this card is supposed to be the greatest card? The last 10 years, is that what you said?
Probably 15, bro. Come on.
Damn, that's fucking crazy, bro. I'm only really interested in like 3 fights, which is fucking Danny Dubois and Hergovich. I got Dubois winning. Raymond Ford and Ball, bro. It's tough to say because Ford did say he was moving right up after this last fight. So I don't know about the weight issue thing. That's an iffy for me. Nick Ball is dangerous, bro. Dirty fighter, but he's fucking dangerous. He's in your face the whole goddamn night. And he don't get tired, bro. He's a fucking wrecking ball. And the dude having
I hope they're doing testing.
Man, damn, boy. Come on, man.
And then
come on, man.
And then Wilder and Big Bang, bro. I like it just because I want Wilder to win so I can get that AJ bout.
Man, I ain't gonna let you sit here and cap. So you're not interested in Beterbiev and Bivol?
What was that?
Are you not interested in Beterbiev and Bivol?
No, yeah, that's why I said it was probably like three fights, bro, which is the main event.
Well,
the Dubois and Hergovich, and the Wilder Zang. The Nick Ball and the Ford was iffy for me. I like
but you brought it up though. You brought it up.
But one dude was saying he was having trouble making weight, bro. What was that? You cut off.
I said you brought it up, so that tells me that you have some kind of interest in it. So that's 4 out of 6.
Yeah, let's say some kind of interest. I got to see the weigh-in for those two guys.
Are you gonna watch the weigh-in too? So you invested. If you're watching the weigh-in, you invested now.
I'm invested in everything, bro. Like some of these cards on paper look amazing, but end up being just a bunch of trash, bro. Like this first PBC card on Amazon, and nobody gave a fuck about the names, but goddamn, is it gonna be tough to have a card outdo what we saw that night? All of them fights were fucking great, all of them, bro. competitive as fuck, and that's what I love. Sometimes
But
big
you
names don't
judging it
deliver.
after the
Don't
fact.
deliver that.
You got to give this fight the same grace. You judging it after the fact. So come back after June 1st and then tell us, was it worth it?
No, for sure I'll be back after June 1st, bro, but I don't think he's going to top that PBC card, bro. Not on no gangbanging shit, just of what I saw, pure fucking, competitiveness, 50-50 bouts, tough bouts, wars, man. That's tough to replicate, bro. Have a good one,
Man,
fellas.
come on, man. A lot of you dudes thought Tim Tszyu was gonna run through Fundora. A lot of you dudes thought so. You judging it after the fact. You ain't judging it like you judged it before it came out. You judging it. Oh, PBC had a great card because you watched it.
Yeah.
Give this card the same grace. Come back June 2nd, and if it's shit, then we're gonna say it's shit. But if it's a damn good card with damn good fights, and these matchups seem to be very even, we'll see how it plays out.
I got H-Town. Sorry about that. H-Town, talk to me.
What up, Dennis? Yeah, H-Town, baby. Nah, man, Wilder sounded like a man that's had a full meal and trying to convince himself that he's hungry. He just, I think that he's done this. He once a fighter trying to convince himself he's hungry, he ain't got the hunger no more, man. I mean, I hope he has one last hurrah, man. Everybody loves watching knockouts, but he don't sound like a convinced man to me, man, that he's ready to go in there for war. Sounds like a man that's got silk sheets. He's got all the money to take care of his family, and he's just trying to figure out what he wants to do next in his life. And right now he's standing on that ring apron before he gets in that ring saying, I got all the money. What the fuck am I doing here now?
Nah, the Saudi checks hit different. The Saudi checks hit way different, big dog.
Hold up, bro. Let me get off. It's Wilder was never a fighter that came into boxing for accolades. He came into boxing for money to help his family. He's achieved that already. So I think he's done, man. He don't care about having all these championships and all that. He cares about the bag. He's got the bag. This probably will be his last big bag, and that's it, man. He'll ride out into the sunset. I feel that if he wins a hard fight, it's a hard fight, and he goes 10 rounds, 9 rounds, 9 hard rounds, and he finally catches him in the 9th or 10th round, he might retire anyways. I see him as a man that's done now. As far as Raymond Ford and worry about the weight, man, that boy is gonna be on weight. He's gonna make the weight like nothing. He's young, plus he's getting the biggest bag he's gotten in his whole life. He ain't fucking that up. Ain't no way he's messing that up, Ness. He's gonna get that. I'm gonna wait. He's gotta worry about Nick Ball's cheating ass fucking doing judo in the ring and nobody stopping him with elbows, clotheslines, and all the other. Man, that Vargas fight showed me how much people really hate Mexicans, man. I was like, how are you gonna say that Ball did a good job? What are you talking about, man? Man was judo throwing, nut shots, everything. You name it, he was doing it. It was crazy, man. And people were talking about, oh no, man, I just crying because Vargas should have lost. So what are you talking about, man? If somebody judo throw Floyd, oh, we'd never hear the end of it. It's wild, man. And I think Beterbiev is gonna go ahead and put Bivol away by 6th round. Think Bivol's gonna get comfortable with the jab. Think he's got the fight and he's gonna come in a trade and he's gonna get put to sleep. That's all I got, Ness.
All right.
Bro, it's funny how people change. Like the fan base shifts and the people's perspectives start to change, bro. Like we like. I don't understand how you can judge somebody's hunger and we hold people to what they do in their last fight. We hold Shakur, or you had a stinker, so you suck. Oh wow, or you didn't show us that you had that one, so you're not the same dude. Like we can't do this. When you ask Wilder to go out there and be a fighter, to go out on his shield, what did he give y'all? In back-to-back fights against Fury, he went out there and put his heart on the line, knocked Fury down twice in the last fight after coming back from a massive ass whooping. So when we ask these fighters to do stuff and be a certain way, I don't think that we can flake on them after they had a tough fight or a tough loss, or they didn't have the performance that we thought they should have had. Let these dudes' career play out and then give them some kind of perspective. But don't say he done. Don't say he got enough money. You can't count somebody else's pockets. Money ain't free. Like, money costs to get money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have to do some kind of sacrifice. And we'll see when June 1st come out. But I ain't gonna say the man ain't hungry or he done had it his fair share, so he done had a full meal, so he ain't hungry. All right, bro. My bad. I went on for tangent.
Nah. That's what it's about, man. Keeping the lines moving. We got LV Slugger.
LV.
What up, TBV, fellas, song.
Straight.
Y'all hear me? What up, yo, man? Damn, man, shout out to the boxing gods, man. You know, they did the big one with this one right here. You know, shout out to Info as well. You know, that's definitely the OG of TBV made that quote famous for me. So, yeah, shout out to him as well. But, yeah, man, shout out to the boxing gods, man. This definitely is the most entertaining fight in boxing, I feel like, from a stylistic standpoint. I'm not talking the biggest fight, but just getting these two guys in the ring, like this is what it's all about, man. So, I mean, shout out to Saudi, the exes. I can't really say anything about the try, but yeah, shout out to them for getting this done. You know, Saudi doing their thing. We need it, man. You know, the sports need it. You got your boxer puncher versus the boxer. So, yeah, man, it really gets no better than that from a stylistic standpoint. So I think we in for a treat with that fight, and I think this fight is going to be what we thought Spence Bud was going to be, man. You know, Bud did what he did, but I think with this fight, definitely 50-50, and it could go either way. And like I said, we in for a treat. So shout out to the boxing guys with this one. But the other fights as well, man, is kind of intriguing. You know, I like the Anthony Yarde Callum Smith fight. You know, Callum Smith just coming off that knockout loss to Beterbiev. You know, Anthony Yarde losing as well to Beterbiev. So I think that's a good fight for the 175 division. I never really thought Callum get enough.
Yarde fighting Callum?
Yeah, Callum Smith. Ain't they fighting on the undercard? Or am I true?
I didn't see that.
Well, that's
no. I had Googled it. It probably that might not be a fight. See, I had Googled because I ain't really know all the undercard fights, so that might not be on the. That might not. I had just Googled it, so that might not be on. So let me take that back. But with the Raymond Ford thing, you know, him just coming off his world title fight, you know, Nick Ball definitely comes to fight. You seen what he did against Vargas. A lot of dirty tactics in there, so let's see if Raymond can pull through and continue to be champion. You know what I mean? He had a tough fight himself last fight, so looking forward to him. You know, Ammo getting a step up. He's definitely been over there for a while now. I've been looking for him to step up at 160. 160 ain't really top. I mean, heavy as far as, you know, as the contenders. You know, it's not really a lot of big names. So I want to see if Ammo could put his name out there with this win right here. But Buddy definitely looked impressive his last fight. That's the only fight I really seen of him. But I believe he knocked him out in 1 or 2 rounds. Liam Williams. So I think that's a good fight for Ammo. Nice little step up. And Philip Hergovich Dubois, man, that's definitely a good one as well. You know, Hergovich, they were talking about him getting in there with AJ. And I think this is the perfect style if he can, you know, come out of this fight on top, you know, get ready for an AJ fight. You know, Dubois, I don't feel like he's as technical as the AJ, but that bright hand definitely has that power similar to AJ. So, you know, if he do get that AJ fight, I do think this Dubois fight stylistically is the fight to get him ready for that. So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. This whole card and especially the main event. But yeah, man, shout out to the boxing guys.
LV, before you go, man, I heard that pain in your voice, bro. When you said when Bud did what he did, I said, damn, that boy don't want to get
ain't ain't no Bud. I had Bud stopping Spence. No,
okay,
pain.
My bad.
I always had Bud. You always had, and I'm tripping, man. I'm tripping, bro. If I send a counter punch if I go over, bro. Like if my time about to be up, but I'm tripping. Wilder Zang, man. You already know, like Wilder. This not the
time.
direction.
I can't send a counter punch. I can't send a counter punch.
For sure. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I just want. I gotta hit. Yeah, I got you, 5. But yeah, I gotta hit on this. I'm tripping. I don't even see how I was about to let this slip my mind. You know what I mean? We seen what Wilder did against Joseph Parker. It wasn't really as aggressive as we known for Wilder to be. You know what I mean? So, this definitely will be a good fight for him to get back and try to be the Wilder that we know him to be and getting knockouts. You know what I mean? So, Zang, I definitely think it's a huge test, a tough task. You know what I mean? This man coming in weighing 290. You know what I mean? That's a lot of weight for Wilder
but he
to
can't
deal
go
with.
6 rounds though. After 6, he.
Here we go, making the
No,
weight
yeah,
excuses.
nah, you right. He do seem like he got a
We making the weight
problem.
excuses.
Nah, it
ain't no weight excuse. Ain't no excuse. It's just what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? The man 290. That's just what it is. We seen how Wilder deals with those type of guys that got that type of. I ain't gonna say that type because Fury is a different animal, but at the same time, those guys with that type of weight, it probably can cause a little problems for Wilder. You know what I mean? But
Fury moved
if
more
Wilder
than
can try,
man. Zang right there.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
damn, animal. Fury,
yeah, absolutely.
Wilder
he right there. That's why I said Fury. It's a different beast. But I'm just saying with that weight thing, like that could probably give Wilder some problems. You know what I mean? I'm just hoping he can mix what Malik has been teaching him as far as staying away, like moving and try to mix in what he already been doing, what he was great at, and that's knocking guys out. So I just want to see if he can try to get Zang into them later rounds or, you know what I'm saying, try to tire him out and knock him out. You know what I mean? But Zang definitely has that punch as well, and being a southpaw, it's just a lot of things that can give Wilder problems in this fight. But you already know, we know how we rocking. It's Bomb Squad. We rocking with the champ till the wheels fall off over here. So, I'm pulling for my boy Wilder. I'm hoping he can get the win, but I definitely think it can be tough for him with this one right here. But yeah, I'm expecting for him to win though, regardless. Like I said, we rocking with the champ till the wheels fall off over here. But if he can get this win, I definitely think he'll put him back at the top of the heavyweight division and maybe be closer to that AJ fight, the fight we all been wanting for years. But yeah, man, that's all I really got, man. I'm about to send that counter punch too. But shout out to the boxing guys. We got us one with this one. Bivol Beterbiev. Can't wait.
I said that this was probably the best card in like the last 15 years, but I can't say that because who the fuck is Willie Hutchinson? How he get on here? Nah, honestly, like how the fuck this dude get Turkey al-Sheikh money, bruh? Like,
hey man, Willie been down for the cause, man. Come on, man.
No. And I'm not like trying to take shots at him. I'm just saying like we couldn't find 2 more recognizable names.
Bro, I mean, it's Queensberry versus Matchroom.
Yeah.
So probably what's gonna happen? The first fight gonna be Willie Hutchinson and Craig Richardson.
Listen, that's like Laura fighting on PBC. You know what I mean? Like,
but if Wilder,
Laura been stretching, dude.
If Eddie could call Wilder for a motherfucking surprise pick, why the fuck couldn't Warren slide somebody else fighter in there? Cause like, bro, Willie Hutch, anybody? Who the fuck is Willie?
Tell me.
Anybody.
Give me a name.
All right, that's with Frank right now. I would have took.
No. For this weight division.
What
weight
is
they had
that?
to agree on. I believe it's 175.
It is light heavyweight, bro. Why they ain't bring Zach Parker back? Ain't that a Warren fighter?
He just got beat, didn't he? And he fought at 160.
So.
I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. He is one. No. He was 75. Cause
Zach.
Remember Boo Boo was moving up? Wasn't he moving up for that fight?
Boo Boo ain't never fought at 175.
Nah, Parker was 160. Then he just moved up to 168.
168, yeah.
Bruh, they could have found anything, man, better than that shit, bro. Give me Hot Rod, man.
Nah, they could have bought Badu Jack.
Man, look, man, we got a budget, bro. We got a budget.
Ain't no budget. It's Turkey al-Sheikh.
He gave us the money.
Bro,
right? And
this the only left field fight. Like I could rock with Craig Richards. He been there. Who the fuck is Willie? Willie got naked pictures of somebody, man. That's all I'm telling you right now. Willie got some naked pictures, and that's how he got on his card, man.
Why Willie can't just be a damn good fighter?
Pull up his box
Man,
rec.
how the fuck he a good fighter
Don't
and I
do
don't
that.
know him?
Don't do that. Don't pull up his box rec.
How he a good fighter and I don't know him? Good fighters, they come across our motherfucking timeline.
Bro, you don't know every fighter who 15-0?
My dude,
who 15-1?
I know other people that know fighters that's 15-1, and they just be like, yo, you know this dude Willie? Ain't nobody DM me about
Man,
Willie.
but you still ain't told me a dude that he could have won a got at 175.
I gave you a name.
Joe
Zach
Smith Jr.
Parker.
He would top Zach Parker 168.
Let him move
You want to
up.
move up?
He could have moved
Move up
up
twice?
He could have moved up in Fort Richards better than Willie. Who is Willie?
Man. Oh shit. I don't know, man.
We don't even
But
know
yeah,
Willie.
man. That's the first fight though, bro. Like, why are you even like sweating the first fight?
Because
Willie might be late because of Anthony Yard. They couldn't get Yard on there, remember?
Look, see?
Yeah.
See?
But it was a Yard and Buatsi. Yard didn't want to agree to that. Like Yard wanted.
It was
like,
supposed to be on this
Yard
card?
got issues. Yard was supposed to be on
Not
this card,
this
but he got
card.
issues with Frank Warren right now. Yes, it is. Yes, he was.
That's crazy.
And then Eddie came,
not him.
and then Eddie came.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Eddie
You're right.
Hearn
You're right.
came out and said he wouldn't sign him because he's doing business with
Yeah,
Queensberry.
you're
But
right.
first off,
You're right.
didn't y'all love the promo to this? Like they coming. That's a rollout. I'm sorry. That's a rollout. The promo's top notch. I'm loving it, fellas. We got 3 undisputed fights in May and 1 in June. Don't forget, we got Canelo defending undisputed. We got Inoue defending undisputed. And then we got who else? Tyson Fury, Usyk. And then we got this one. So we got a good month ahead of us coming up with May and then in June. And then we got Tank at the end of June. See, when we get Boots, how you feeling about this, Amin? I ain't heard you get in there. I heard you chime in. I know y'all love that intro, though, the promo with the, the
for
poker
sure.
hands and all that.
Yo, when we was talking about it earlier, I mean, all these fights are great. Dubois, Hergovich, right? Obviously, Beterbiev and Bivol. You got Wilder and Zang. You know what I'm saying? Now Willie Hutchinson.
You're feeling
I
the
guess
spectacle of it.
Willie Hutchinson is a good name if you've been watching the UK scene. So I can't recall again off the top of my head. I know he's like a solid undercard guy. He's a company guy. And you know, as you know, as pointed out.
Man, that's no backhand. He a company guy.
And then we got
listen, certain
I don't know
companies
where you have
they
them.
got their guys.
They got their guy, and I don't know where you guys have them ranked, but we got another undisputed fight with 2 top 10 pound for pound fighters. You can't ask for anything more, and you can't judge the card based after the PBC. Like on paper, this is a great fucking card.
Yeah, and it's got listen, there's no way any of these fights play out lane. There's no way. Unless it's like something crazy, like it ends like a headbutt, accidental headbutt and has to go to the cards.
Yeah, I got a call, damn it.
Hey, Ness, man, do you get
Y'all
mad
hear
when
me?
you see Isaac
still
Lowe
hear you.
on?
We still here.
I got a call real quick. Okay. I'm more looking forward to, honestly, I want Ray Ford to fucking put motherfucking Nick Ball's cheating ass on a stretcher, bro. Fuck that judo shit. I hope Eddie get the right ref for that because I don't want to see that shit, Ness. I mean, I don't want to see no fucking wrestling.
Yeah, that's what we've been pointing out. Mike is a little bit more liberal in this view. I'm in the middle as far as like, the referee has to do his job, but Nick Ball is a dirty motherfucker.
Word.
No, he's a dirt, but I'm also with Mike in the sense it's at the discretion of the ref. If the ref is letting him go and he's doing that, punch that motherfucker in the balls. Hit him in the back of the head. Match dirty shit with dirty shit. Right, Mike? That's all I'm saying.
You fucking
If the
right.
ref ain't calling
That's what,
it.
if a motherfucker gonna poke you in the eye, guess what, bitch? You can poke back in the eye. Straight up.
Yo, I was
Exactly.
right.
Like
Zach
Ric Flair
Parker
said.
is at 75. He ranked number 11.
All right.
But top to
So
bottom,
you want
fellas,
Zach
this is a
Parker to
great
fight.
call. We got a lot of boxing going on, and we getting 2 badass Russians, and I'm leaning Bivol right now. I'm leaning Bivol. That's my call. I'll pop in. I got that counter from earlier, Ness, but I'm leaning Bivol.
All right.
Bro, you don't never bring up Isaac Lowe on every Fury card. Why the fuck is Isaac Lowe on fighting on Fury cards?
Bruh, I don't care about Fury cards. This is This supposed to be 5 versus 5, man. Like, why you keep acting like Willie's not a staple name? Like, this supposed to be Mike, stop making it okay. It's my best versus your best, man.
Willie, my best right now. Anthony bullshitting.
Fuck out of here. Zach Parker was there. He another name. Fucking Willie Hutchinson.
Zach Parker didn't even look good in his last fight, though.
Yeah, you know, bro.
He won.
Whoa. Who did Zach Parker fight his at? No, look up, nigga. Look up.
I don't know.
Who did Zach Parker?
I don't know.
Exactly. So how did you care?
Because I watched him before. I never watched Willie. And
guess what?
And there's a million motherfuckers just like me.
Guess what?
That never watched Willie. Like, what is
watch
Willie
his ass
doing
come
here?
June 1st.
Willie don't belong. Willie don't belong, man.
He popping it off.
Willie don't belong.
You've seen Willie before.
I never seen Willie.
I always hating on Willie, man. Willie get the bag. Let Willie get his bag in peace.
Never seen Willie, bruv. Brandon, what
up? Get scratched now. Better heard Ness now. Willie got scratched.
Yo,
thanks, Ness.
Yo, what up, bro?
Willie's
y'all
a turn
can hear me,
on.
right?
You trying to pay it on pay-per-view too, bro. Like, y'all forgetting that. Y'all acting like this shit free.
You got paid twice on pay-per-view, though. What you talking about?
This card will be one of the best cards.
You got to buy the main event on ESPN Plus.
Nah, ESPN. I mean, if you don't got ESPN Plus, you got to purchase that. But like, it ain't two pay-per-views.
They ain't selling it. Oh, okay.
No,
I thought they were selling it twice.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
What they come out and say it's $29 for the Beterbiev and Bivol.
Go ahead, Brandon.
All right. This card will be one of the. You good? This card will be one of the best cards of all time. Beterbiev versus Bivol. It's one of the most legendary cards ever created in the history of sports, and Bivol will win in 6 rounds and knock out Beterbiev. It'll be a competitive fight.
In 6? Whoa.
6 rounds. You heard it here first. 6-round prediction for Bivol knocking out Beterbiev.
You put money
giving him
down?
his first loss. I'll put $20 on it.
That's a lot.
Bivol knock.
That shit probably like plus 6,000.
So if anybody wants to bet with me with it, I'm down. Let me know. $20 on Bivol winning it, and that's about it. I can't wait for this card to happen, and seeing Deontay Wilder in the ring as well will be a joy to see. So all of these fights are happening is just giving me some more happiness for the future. So I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I fuck with Alex Sheik, bro. He done gave me some good cards, bro.
Word.
He gave me some damn good cards back to back too. He ain't fucking around like that.
God,
what up,
God
James?
damn, Ness, I had my hand raised since the beginning of the fucking show, man. What's up, man? How you doing, man? What's up, man?
My bad.
It's all good.
What's good, brother?
Man, it's all good. I ain't tripping. Man, look, I'm glad I was able to listen to some of the callers, man. You heard the pain in LV's voice, my nigga? You heard that pain? Like, that shit wild, man. Normally he would have started off a call with bomb squad shit, this, that, and the third.
Statue shit.
Man, statue shit and all this other stuff, man. He was trying to avoid talking about it. He was like, oh, my bad. Let me counterpunch. I got to get this wilder shit off. Look, monotone as fuck. Man, it is.
Come on, man. Y'all got to chill out, bro. Come on now.
Why I got to chill, man? Man, look, he got his cape tucked in. At least you still wearing yours, my nigga. I salute you for that, Mike. I salute you for that. But nah, man, Wilder, you know what? I'm glad he's gonna stay off of the socials. You know, I'm glad he said he's gonna try to be focused. So he ain't gonna do no advertising for his goddamn fragrance this time around. He ain't gonna goddamn be dropping no new ballads. He ain't gonna be dropping no new raps. We ain't gonna see no dancing, no twerking, none of that shit. He gonna be locked in this time around. So we're gonna see. And he's saying that, man, they're gonna let me be me. So only reason why he's happy because he knows Eddie Hearn's pay schedule. That's it. Besides that, we're gonna get the same fucking Wilder. The Wilder that he fought against Joseph Parker, man, he was twitching so damn much he couldn't even hit his target for shit. So I guarantee you, with all them bullshit feints that he's throwing, man, Zang gonna knock him the fuck out.
Hey,
It's gonna be any.
James.
Look, what's up?
Can I
What's
play?
up, man?
Can I
What's
play
up, man?
devil's advocate? Suppose
How you going?
Wild.
No, hold on. This. I mean, hold on. I mean, how you really? Why you really gonna cape for this nigga? You really gonna play devil's advocate for this nigga?
I just
Out
want
of
to
all
rap
the other
with you,
niggas in
man.
boxing, you gonna play devil's advocate for this nigga? Like, come
Listen,
on, bro.
I said this. I said, let me say this before James call in and start killing Wilder. I said this in the beginning of the show.
Bro, go ahead. I mean, I'm here.
Listen, he's taking the risk. Yeah, he shit the bed against Parker, guaranteed. But he's taking a big risk fighting Zang. I think that says something. I know it could just be about the money. Eddie paid good, Eduardo Hearn, but come on. Are you not giving him any credit? And knowing he had difficulty with a southpaw like what's the grandpa?
Luis Ortiz.
Luis Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Give him credit for taking that risk or no?
How the fuck I'm gonna give him credit for Luis Ortiz when Luis Ortiz still out here trying to take risks fighting young bulls in the game, man? Luis Ortiz is still trying to fight Jared Anderson. And we don't even know how old Luis Ortiz is. Some say 43, some say 49, some say over 50. So,
man,
like,
you gotta
am I giving him
relax,
credit
bro.
for being
You gotta relax, bro.
No, I'm keeping it a bean. How old is Ortiz, Mike? You tell me. Did you get an inside interview? Do you know his real age?
Last time I checked, he was getting free breakfast at Dennis. Last time I checked.
See what I'm saying, man? Nobody fucking knows, man. So, like, we gotta stop it, man. Like, you got, like, for real, man. Like, who would you rather lose to who would you rather lose to, man, right now? Eddie's probably like, hey, I can throw you on this card for this 5-on-5, or I can give you a fight later on in Shazor, or maybe Dillian White. He'd rather go out with getting the biggest bag possibly and lose to Zhang instead of the other two, who I've been saying for years he would lose to. Man, look, end of the day, it is what it is for Wilder. Shout out to Raymond Ford. He doesn't need to do nothing extra because, I mean, Nick Ball is nothing special. You know, only reason why he was able to throw around Ray Vargas because Ray Vargas is weak as shit. I mean, Ray Vargas is like 6 foot. How the hell is 5 foot 5 motherfucker throwing around? Goddamn, didn't I pay for this dance? What the fuck? What? Goddamn, run it, man, or I'll throw you another 5. I just sent you a cash app, man. Check the money.
All right.
Yeah, man. Jesus Christ, man. Show me some love today, man. I'm being on chill. Yo, again, man, only reason why Nick Ball was able to bully Ray Vargas, man, because Ray Vargas, man, he's weak. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no upper body strength for real. He's a good
and he
boxer.
Was looking to the ref for help instead of solving his own way out of it, like Mike pointed out.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, because he ain't no cheater.
Man, fuck out of here, man. You know, y'all was giving Richard Hitchens grief for goddamn looking up at the clock. Y'all ain't say nothing about damn Ray Vargas looking at the ref and waving him over there every time he got clinched,
I mean, he was telling the ref to do his job. He telling the ref to do his job.
Doing your job is keeping the motherfucker off you, man. Be such a great boxer.
I mean, he was here to box, not wrestle. He was there to box, not wrestle.
And
Ray was
on top of that,
he was fighting and he was reffing.
And y'all got the wrong perception about what's the name, Sheraz or something like that. Just because a motherfucker beat a Liam doesn't mean he's a good boxer, bro. Everybody over there on that side of the point beat somebody named Liam McCallum. Like, man, Ammo's gonna goddamn put the paws on him and everything. You know, Ammo's focused. He ain't painting no more. He ain't doing none of that shit. He's actually locked in for it.
Yeah, you're right. He ain't smoking weed, making these videos about Eddie Hearn. That's one thing that I wanted to point out too. Like he done matured a lot.
He matured gracefully, man. You know, I mean, he's 27 now. He much older now, so you know he trying to take this boxing shit a little seriously. And other than that, with the main event,
he had a bad batch.
I'm rolling. He had a bad batch, you buddy. Yo, I'm going.
Yeah, he was at that K too.
He was on that spice, bro. That wasn't motherfucking weed. Get out of here, Mike. Mike out here wilding.
Man, nigga made a rap video, a diss track to Eddie. I was like, man, this nigga wilding, boy.
Beterbiev going to show out, man, for everybody that's 38 and plus. He's going to actually represent on that card. You know, he's going to represent. Shane's going to represent for the 38 and up fighters and shit. Wilder's just going to lay an egg. That's my call. Shout out to you. Shout out to the community as always. I'm out, man.
You a hater, man.
That kid is brutal.
He said Wilder going to lay an egg. I got Leonard Sterling, 2-pounder. Esco Asuma, QP, 147, Queensberry, 147 boxer, beat Congo, L2 Scarf. Yeah, that wouldn't have been any more appealing.
Yeah, Ikao Suman.
Ikao Suman, that wouldn't have been any more appealing. Like, I guess it would though, because Ikao Suman would have been dying on June 1st to Boots. Remember that's what we was looking for. A Queensberry welterweight that would have, sacrificed himself for the betterment of Turkey Al-Sheikh's entertainment, our entertainment, and Boots'.
But you got to look at these like how much money is a guy like Craig Richards or the old boy demanding. You bring Boots in, that balance might change.
Nah, but that don't matter because it's Turkey Al-Sheikh asked for 5 on 5.
But everybody got a budget on what they want to spend. I don't care how much money you got.
All right, well then, they need to tell us that they said we could pick one cheap division because that's what that looking like.
My God.
That shit looking cheap.
I mean, even Ammo Williams in Shaziz, like they ain't really making.
Nah, you wrong. Ammo has been built on the zone since day one, and Sheraz, he on fire right now. His name
Ammo purse where he made some M's.
His name been buzzing.
But look,
see, you counting money. I'm counting being on television. That's what matters.
Ain't that what this is about? Like your last purse, you want to build off that.
I don't care what he want to do. I care about good fights. That's what I'm saying. You talking about purses.
But look, what if they had... No, go ahead, man.
All I'm saying is the structure of it. It seems like, okay, we paid Bivol and Beterbiev. We paid Wilder, Zang. We paid maybe Ford and maybe Ball because they coming. But everybody else, it seems pretty affordable. That's all I'm saying.
They said we got 650 left. We was gonna give Yard this. We was gonna give the other guy that. We gonna split that. Get these guys a little something and put an extra fight on.
Eddie got a shitload of lightweights. He got Lee Wood. Believe me, if it's money, there's other names, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's other names.
But they still got cards to come too, Ness.
Bro, again, if we don't complain, they will keep serving you shit. This is 5 versus 5.
Not shit, no.
It's supposed to be the best, man. So yeah, they gave us 4 good fights, but that last one is funny money. Like, what's wrong? What's wrong with telling the truth?
The best of Matchroom, not the best of the world.
That ain't the best. That ain't their best though. We just went through their resumes, bro. Like you out here, why you capping for them?
How do you feel like? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You excluding MC Ren. You excluding Inspector Deck. You just want the stars to come out. It's got to be Method Man. It's got to be ODB. It's got to be the RZA.
Exactly.
It's got to be Raekwon.
This is Turkey Al-Sheikh asking for 5 on 5. This ain't your just the zone. You ain't supposed to have a Willie Hutchinson. We have to stand on that as a community. You said this was your best.
One dude. Man. Out of 10,
it's an entire
10%.
It's an entire
90%
fight.
Of it solid.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Absolutely.
So it's still an A. So what are we arguing about?
So they could do better the next time they do 5 versus 5. Make sure you bring your best. No Willies. No Willie fucking Hutchinson. No bench warmers. Start in fucking 5. You can't go with basketball theme and slide a fucking bench warmer. If your bench warmer ain't no motherfucking Steve Kerr coming off the goddamn bench to drop 20 and 15 assists, get the fuck out of here. And it's okay for us to say that. We the consumer. So yeah, Al-Sheikh did good, but they fucked up.
That nigga Steve Kerr ain't never dropped 20 and 15.
Yo, he was hitting some threes.
Damn right about that now. He damn hit some 3, but 20 and 15 is it, boy, shit. Steve did that.
Yo, they need a Steve Kerr, though. They need a Steve Kerr. They need a name, bro. You can't just be a Willie Hutchinson. That shit, bro, he sound like the same dude. He sound like the same dude Broner fought, man. How you gonna make that mistake?
Bill Hutchinson.
You can't make that mistake for the people.
Nah, I had to clarify it earlier.
I had to look. I was like, damn, is that Bill? Is the nigga for AB?
Another lawyer on the card and shit. We want to act like it's okay. No, Turkey Al-Sheikh is doing his motherfucking thing, but they messed up right there. And if we say something, he gonna tell his people, like, yo, he got a point. Like, I thought this was the 5-on-5. Like, since when do we slide in bench warmers?
Man, I swear to God, if they take Willie out this car, man, I'm calling you immediately, nigga. Like, look what you did.
Bet you they will. Tomorrow we're going to have a whole replacement.
Listen, Willie don't deserve. Spider Richards could stay if he was going to fight Yard. I'll keep him if he going to fight Zach Parker. But if Willie got to go and they got to scrap that whole fight, scrap that whole fight. No disrespect to Spider. I ain't trying to take money out of his mouth, but like, bruh, it's your best. That's what 5 versus 5.
Willie,
so listen. Warren says, "Oh, hopefully we could do me and Eddie versus America." So now we opening the door for Top Rank to be like, well, fuck it. Let's throw. I don't even know who the fuck. I don't want to name a name and be that dude to name a name.
Hey, they gonna bring one.
Know what I'm saying?
Niggas. They have the street. With them long ass socks that fought that first debut prospect. You see that nigga with
what long socks?
Man, nigga had a whole basketball get up there.
Oh, what if they bring back this Julian character from San Antonio?
Julian Delgado.
Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, they gotta be guidelines and parameters, man. Like, you can't just slide into anybody. But I got some super chats to get to more callers, of course. Shout out to RRT Boxing with Mr. A. Let me drop a dump. Let me drop a bomb for that dub. And he said, "We counting pockets? TBV is booming. Give me my super chats back." Hashtag Hardin. 3 faces in clouds of Hardin. Smoke. We got Mad Bet, $100, $2. Second dose, Arthur, Demolishing Bivol, Tanquil Summer. Oh, we got Jersey Dude. Damn, you still in Thailand, my guy? Oh, he is. Shout out, $10 super chat. He says, "What's good, y'all? I'm listening in Thailand." Oh man, yo, that's official. I'm smiling for you, champ. He said, "I'm listening in Thailand."
When the next time you going to the DR?
Who, me?
Nigga, who else I'm talking to up
I
here?
don't know. You're talking about Jersey Dude and shit. Probably end of the year, like November-ish.
Are you going for your birthday again?
Nah, because my honeymoon is in June.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Nice.
We got Jersey Dude that says, "What's good, y'all? I'm listening in Thailand right now. I appreciate you guys with the dope shows every day. Shout out to the chat as well. I got my Hardin fix. And eating breakfast? Bro, that's like the main reason I'm scared to go. Are you serious? Like, bro, be careful out there. I heard shit change, but you know how it go, man. Be careful. That's why I stay away, though. I always see Americans
don't get tricked out there now.
Nah,
don't go to one of them brothels and get tricked now.
Nah, you don't want to be in a Thai prison over some dirt weed.
Word. RRT Boxing with Mr. A, $5. Back with another one. He says, "I'm on lunch. Is there names for the 5-on-5? What? We fully announced it. We fully announced it.
Now download Twitter. Hey, download the Twitter app. I mean the X app, bro. That'll keep you up to speed.
Word. We got LV Slugger sent that counterpunch. Matt Bent back with another 5. He said, "Last dose. Only stopping Wilder from banging Zang. No Diddy."
No Diddy on that, boy. He said banging Zang. Damn. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like you never burn bridges in the sport of boxing. You never say who you're not gonna work with.
Wilder said that shit and still got to work with Eddie.
And that's what I'm saying. Like everything come full circle one day.
That motherfucker said I never worked with him.
Change.
I remember. I think I got an interview where he told me I never worked with Eddie. I'm like, but dog, we need this Dillian White fight.
Do you think he's still advised by Al Heyman?
That's what I'm saying. That whole Wilder part sounds more like that. Like
thank you.
He feels like I took it like that. Like I got a team now that cares about me. I wasn't talking about nothing else other than that when he was. That's how I interpret it. But
now it could be just be him playing chess, and who knows, maybe Shelly and Al is still involved to some capacity. But right now, it just looks like he out here, what you call like a mercenary, a paid assassin.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. You gotta actually assassinate something.
All right, we got something coming. We're gonna bang Zang.
Because PBC was the one. He was still with PBC when he fought Helenia. So when they paid the assassin to assassinate Joe Parker, he reversed that on him. And now they paying the assassin again. They give him another job. They give him another job.
Yo, Joseph Parker turned into Troy Ave.
Joseph Parker turned into Nicolas Cage on Face Off, motherfucker. He was ready. We got
great
let me finish
movie,
that.
by the way.
Let me finish
Great
that
movie.
because I ain't never get to finish that. He says, so the only thing stopping Wilder from banging Zang, no Diddy, is his need to rejuvenate his blood lust, that killer instinct. Yeah, I listen, once they lose that, they lose it. Same shit happened to Pacquiao. H-Town says
same thing happened to George. George when became a preacher and shit and came back. So don't tell me like you can't get it
But
back.
Wilder never listened to George. George told him, come see me. I've been through everything you've been through. Come see me. Wilder ain't want to listen.
Mike told him, yo, holler at me, and you refused.
I would holler, man. When you got like,
Even,
I don't
man,
care
it was
what
hella
level
motherfuckers, man. Hella motherfuckers asked for that
That's
job.
what I'm saying. When you like, no matter what level you on, when you chasing greatness, you might as well sit down with people who done been great. Like that's just, you may take something, maybe not the whole conversation, but you might take a 3-minute conversation within that conversation, and that should like stay with you, and it can help you out, man. I just don't understand, like, and not just Wilder, like with any athlete, when the great ones are reaching out to you, go soak up that knowledge, bro. You never know what they might tell you.
I got H-Town that says, Nets don't want to see the Willie. No Diddy. Laughing out loud. I don't want to see Willie Hutchinson. Troll Beta, $20. Day of Reckoning had Mark fucking DeMori. Yeah, it's true, bruh. They got to stop. But that was Hergovich fault. We all heard that Hergovich ain't won no real fight. He was looking for them toonies.
And they had Ajabel. I mean.
Yeah, that was good though. I mean.
Well, who he fight though?
What
What's
you
his
mean?
name?
White Tiger.
Oslenbeck Makhdamov.
Come on, man.
What, you ain't like him?
Nah, I'm saying why you help him out? Because you weren't gonna get his name.
I said, isn't it Oslenbeck Makhdamov?
Yeah, something like that. But he won them hype jobs. Went out there, casual, did what he did.
Yeah, I mean, he was supposed to fight Jarrett, man. They fought on the same card in Toledo. That shit never happened. I don't know. Rafael Murray, welcome to the prospect level champ. We got Modern King Boxing, member for 37 months on that prospect level. He says, who is Willie? Serious question. TBV. I don't know. He put the looking emojis. He put the looking emojis.
You're gonna cost the man a check, man.
Leonard with the 5-pounder. Matchroom Stable is stronger overall.
Yeah, but wait, I would say.
Let me finish it. Let me finish it. Matchroom Stable is stronger overall. Over the 17 divisions, they clearly sat down and decided to choose divisions to give Queensberry Promotions closer to a 50-50 type fights. Yeah, but Willie don't belong there. Like, they could have did anything else, dog. Like, we know they could. Like, Willie never, like, what major show has Willie been on? Like, when the last time we seen Willie, though? Nah, for real. When he headline, when he main event?
Why you holding on to Willie so hard, bro? Like, it's so many other niggas fighting.
I'm about to show you. Dubois headline, Zang headline, Wilder headline, Beterbiev headline, Bivol headline.
Craig headline.
Even Craig Richards headline.
Versus Bivol, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is some bullshit. Where the fuck did Willie come from?
Who did Willie lose to?
Who is he? I Nobody even know. I ain't even bother to Google no fucking Willie Hutchinson. I'm sorry. We got troll baited with the 50 from Sweden. He said, Eddie picked light heavyweight. The idea was Yard versus Richards, but Yard suddenly said he ain't with Queensberry anymore. They couldn't change the weight class. Yeah, I don't even see why Eddie would pick Richards to fight Yard. Yeah, Richards is good, but that's not a guaranteed win for you.
Nah, but it's a damn near, I would say 60-40 matchup. Craig got some good skills.
60-40?
Craig gave Bivol a hell of a fight down there. So
I know Craig personally, man. I know Craig. We've had sushi in Vegas. I've set up Spawn. I know him.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I know him. I love him. He fucked with me heavy.
Yeah.
We've chilled heavy,
Craig
but like
now, shit, so you know.
But Yard is Yard. Yard's been on that level more, even though they both lost on that level.
Yeah. And you can argue shit. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was saying you could argue that Craig lost to the better fighter. He wasn't a older Kovalev. Bivol was a fresher, younger, hungrier fighter. So, I mean, I'm just saying, like, Craig versus Yard wouldn't have been a bad fight. But to me, like, the only name that is not recognizable is Willie. But 9 out of 10 ain't bad at all when you're talking about overall for a card. So for us to be sticking on Willie, I just don't get it.
I mean, there's no way that Frank doesn't have a more recognizable name, champ.
Frank probably has the better fighters in certain divisions, but overall, the depth, I would say Eddie Hearn has more depth in his roster. But shit.
Again, if Eddie could pull a wild card, Frank could have did the same, bro. Just get me a John Pascal.
I was hoping for Billy Joe to like sneak in on there.
Get me a name. Like, you want me to pay pay-per-view for Willie motherfucking Hutchinson, and you taking the main event off paper. No, think about it. Like, y'all not thinking. The main event is free. So I could just not watch your shit altogether because your opener is trash. The main event is free. Your opener is trash. That's 2 bouts right off the door that I ain't paying for. So wake the fuck up. You still got to pay for the Turkey Al-Sheikh card. They got to come better. They ain't got no main event. The main event is free. So I'm paying for what? For Wilder coming off a loss, Zang coming off a loss? Wake up. Wake up.
Good point. Can't argue when you're right.
Jay Swift.
This nigga said it's 2 off the top. I ain't paying for it.
I mean, it's true. I could just sit around and wait for the main event.
Anything off the bat, niggas fuck goddamn me, Craig and motherfucking on Willie.
I'm just saying.
He probably won't go live.
Who gonna make it to that opener? Who gonna make it to the opener for that, man? We still getting popcorn and just looking at the people in the bowl. Go ahead, Jay.
What's up, Jay?
1, 2, 1, 2. Yo, so you know I'm in New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got the tickets for
Haney Garcia
this Saturday. Yeah, Ryan Garcia and Devin. So I wanted to get because I'm gonna be shooting the photography. I wanted to get Danny's number so while he's in New York we could link up.
Why you ain't just DM me, player?
Well, because are you talking about that Instagram thing that you never answer?
Yeah.
That's why.
You lying. You know I answer.
You never answered it.
Man, you know I answer, man. I don't know. Hit me up right now, bro. Cause what you want me to do? Read Danny's number over the air?
Nah.
So hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
We're connected to Instagram. You can just go ahead and I'll hit you up and you can hit me off with his number, or I'll hit you off with my number and you can give it to him. Both ways.
Yo, guys, what's up?
All right.
As far as
hold on, Chad.
So,
as far as Beterbiev and Bivol, I don't know. I think Bivol gonna take that one. I think that he's the only one that really beat Canelo. Nobody else.
Canelo ain't Beterbiev, player.
Yeah, I know. Nobody else beat Canelo. Don't be trying to confuse what I'm saying. I know.
I said Canelo ain't Beterbiev, player. He got to fight Beterbiev, so his win over Canelo don't really matter because that was a smaller person moving up.
It does matter. Everything matters when it comes to boxing, man.
Okay.
What are you talking? Anyway, let me get off the show because I'm working nights. I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Chad, Canada.
Yeah, that was a good call. I sort of agree with him in the sense that I was thinking for that fight, like Bivol will have to do a lot of the same type of things he did with Canelo, but obviously there's other considerations, right? It's going to be modified to fit Beterbiev. Like I'm thinking I got it 60-40 for Beterbiev. Just, man, the edge he has by being so dangerous, right? Like you just that counts for a lot in this fight. But man, I think Bivol is underrated and underappreciated by fans. Like for what he's actually doing in there, he's highly, highly skilled. Here's the thing I see with both these guys is the styles are totally different, but they've been like training in these systems almost that are totally focused on like their personal style, basically, whatever, like who they are as fighters. And I feel like each of them has like damn near perfected what they do, you know? And that's what I love about this fight. It's like extreme style versus style, you know? And I think Bivol, like there was that caller, I appreciate his enthusiasm for Bivol, but like, yeah, if Bivol wins, it ain't going to be no 6th round knockout. But, you know, I think there's a lot Bivol can do to win the fight, but it ain't going to be that. That said, I don't think Bivol's appreciated enough for what he does do in there. That's my point. Like he's technically really sound, really gifted. I would suggest that people look on YouTube, and there's guys that break down, you know, they'll do film and like really break down the technical part. There's some really great guys on YouTube that do that shit. Look up Bivol, and maybe that will give you an idea to like how crafty he is in there, man. That's what he's gonna need all that. He's gonna need all that because getting too close, you know how he likes to bounce in and out. Like he's gonna have to watch that, man. Because fuck, we all know Beterbiev so explosive and so again dangerous. Like just take your fucking head off. So. Yeah, it's gonna be a great fight, and the 5v5, man. I don't know, man. It sounds like people are like kind of sneak hating on it. Like I love it, and the ammo. Someone was talking about ammo, which made me really happy because I really like ammo.
Fam. I took that as a subliminal to me. So I need to ask, who is Willie Hutchinson?
No. I was talking about the caller. The caller had called in to talk about ammo, right?
You also said you was cool with it. Do you know Willie?
Cool with the fight that ammo has coming up?
Nope, just with the card in general.
Oh, no, I didn't know what you guys were talking about with that part of the conversation. No, you want to explain it to me? I don't know.
Nah, I mean, what's your thoughts on that opener? Willie Hutchinson versus Craig Spider Richards.
I don't have an opinion on that one. I don't know the fighters well enough. Like, definitely for me, the ammo fight and the Ray Ford fight stick out the most, get me the most excited. Because I've been watching those guys. I feel invested in those guys. And I feel like with ammo, he's definitely Hearn is, I don't think people are seeing it, but Hearn's pushing him up a rung here. And ammo, he's had some great performances. They've been bringing him along at a certain pace, and I feel like he needs some kind of breakout moment. You know, he needs a statement. Even though he's had these great, amazing highlight reel knockouts, he needs a fight that's really going to grab people. And I think that this might be his night to do it. I think that's what Hearn's looking for. You know, I really believe in ammo. I think he's a great fighter, and I think he's a fun personality too. He's got his dog, you know, he's a upbeat guy. Like, I think I like guys like that in boxing. I think we need more guys like that in boxing. I'd like to see him succeed. So I'm hoping that, you know, we see something great out of Ammo. And then, dude, Nick Ball and Ray Ford, yes, man, yes. Like, fucking huge happy that they made that happen. Like, we don't have to fucking wait. Like, we wait for everything. So, man, that fight's going to be great. So, yeah, man. And for everything else on it that I'm not familiar with or not
Hergovich,
overly
Dubois.
amped about, I'll watch it all, man. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good night. What do you think, though, Ness? Are you saying, like, you don't love the night or what?
Yeah, you gotta hit rewind, champ. But that been the bell. Yeah, man, I love everything. I'm just not a fan of the opening bout.
Hey, Ness, before you go to the next caller, man, I'm gonna cut out of here.
Do your thing, player.
King I mean of Essex 1 on IG, King I mean of Essex 1 on Twitter, the championship rounds on YouTube. I'm out. See y'all fellas in the morning.
Riverdirch. We got Wheels Stay Rolling.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, shout out to y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button for something. Ness, Willie pretty nice, man.
Okay.
I mean, he ain't no big name, but he coming to throw them things, man. He's on a couple knockout streak in his last couple fights, and he not bullshitting with it. You know, some fighters they come just get a check. He coming to throw them. He either gonna get knocked out or he gonna knock out somebody. He got a good overhand right that's done dropped a few of them. Now to the rest of the card, I like it. It's pretty decent card. I know it's gonna be action-packed fights. I'm definitely ready for the Bivol Beterbiev fight. I got it 60-40 Bivol's way. I really think Bivol can outskill him, put Bivol where he's missing. I don't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that fight looks like Devin versus Regis. And again, I understand Bivol, Beterbiev can knock you out just like that. But I believe in Bivol's skills, and he can really whitewash him to a point. The Zang Wilder fight. Now, see, look, Turkey chose the heavyweight division, so that's what the reason they was able to go get anybody for that fight. So that's why Eddie got Wilder, and that's why Frank got Zang. That's the one wild card. I know you was talking about why they didn't get the wild card in other ones, but that was because it was only the wild card for the weight class that Turkey chose. But hey, I just say this, Ness. Look him up. He really throwing them things, man. Like, don't be surprised if it sets the night off with a knockout and gets everybody ready. But that's my call. You know, y'all have a good night.
All right, champ. Khaled, what up?
Naz, what's good? How you doing?
All good.
Good, bro. Hey, solid card, bro. I'm fucking with it. Shout out my man Raymond Ford. Gonna be paying attention to his career going forward ever since that one comeback win he got. I heard you speak ill about Nick Ball, so I have to do some research on him before I call a winner. But I'm gonna be rooting for Raymond Ford. As far as like the Beterbiev and Bivol joint, I'm going with Beterbiev, bro. I'm always gonna favor like the puncher over the boxer, especially if the puncher like a B+ B boxer, but he punching shit. I'm always gonna favor him. And I think it's gonna be a situation where like after Beterbiev beat Bivol, we're gonna be on the show the next day asking ourselves like, why do we ever pick Bivol? Like, did we pick Bivol because he saw what he did to the smaller man and like Mr. Alvarez? Like, Did we pick Bivol because we just saw him do, but he was never a match for Beterbiev? I could see it being a situation like that because when like motherfuckers punching, like you gotta just deal with them differently. Like Bivol ain't never been in the ring with a puncher that's socking shit like that. And when I'm socking shit, you gotta adjust. You might be tentative. You're not gonna be as free flowing and shit like that. Like you gotta weigh it out a little bit. And you know I'm punching shit. So I'm gonna go with Beterbiev on this one, and then gonna be fucking with my man Raymond Ford. I'm gonna look up some Nick Ball shit and all that shit. Hey yo, Sonny Edwards, he gonna be on that Bam Rodriguez card. Shout out to my man Sonny, bring him right back. Shout out to bro.
We got Nike Hendricks. Nike, gotta unmute. While we wait for him to connect, go ahead and smash that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show, putting the episode in the eyes of other boxing fans. All right, we're going to Cliff in Connecticut.
Yo. Man, listen. I'm going to start with Wilder because I've been here since the monologue, and that was what you spent most of the monologue on. So I'm going to fucking start here. Yo, y'all think that, like, y'all Wilder, he can't turn into the Wilder that we all know and love, but you can't turn that light switch on. It's either in you or it's not in you. Remember what my prediction, remember that I'm about to give you. Remember, I'm the same person who predicted him to lose to Parker because of I don't even know what the fuck you call it, that fucking high that nigga went on and the fucking enlightening he got. I don't know what the fuck that shit's called. But I say he's gonna lose to Parker because of I say he's gonna lose to Parker because of the way he was acting, the energy he was giving off. And after he lost to Parker, and the things that came out, I was able to read him even better. I don't know if Wilder's gonna come back Wilder, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. If he does come back Wilder, he has to resolve some issues within. For one, as a black man, if you lose, you get beat the fuck up and embarrassed by a white man, and I ain't racist, but this is how it is in this community. If a white nigga embarrasses you and beats you the fuck up or disrespects you and cuts you up in basketball, it's different. That shit hit us differently because we're supposed. It just hit us differently. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. You from the community and you listening, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You can't get beat up by a white boy. You can't get done dirty and balled by a white boy. We know that niggas is nice too, but you ain't gonna happen to you. You got to keep that shit off your resume. So after Wilder got disrespected by Fury, and I'm gonna tell you, shit fucked him up. And to be honest, in his personal life, we all heard what he did to his little brother. All of that shit on his mind, that's why he's not the same Wilder no more. You can't have that type of outside baggage and distractions. That nigga, he is a real nigga, so he's depressed within. That's why he went for that fucking spiritual awakening. He's doing dirt shit in his life, getting beat up by white boys, all types of shit. Unless he gets that shit solved, it's not gonna be the same Wilder. Now, if he got that shit solved, he'll be all right. But I'm gonna go to the fight. When he fights, Zang is gonna be different because he's quicker than Zang, and Zang is very dangerous. So he's not gonna be able to play possum, try to jab, move around like he did versus Parker. Parker is like a boxer. Parker stayed away from Zang himself. Zang's going to come right at him, and he's going to have no choice but to throw his hands or get knocked the fuck out. And I think that he's going to throw his hands, and he might clean them up. We might see some of the old Wilder, but we ain't going to see that shit unless y'all got a counter punch. I got to ask you a question if you don't mind. I send it to you right now. We ain't going to see that shit unless he's right off outside the fucking ring. But this is the counterpunch question real quick, Ness. Yo, Ness, how you going to say, I got to say it for last, because if I ruffle your feathers, Ness, you don't treat me right. Yo, how you going to say that this the best card in the last 15 years and in the same time be bitching about the opener.
Yeah,
I ain't
realize it. I ain't realize
you
it.
acting high maintenance.
No, I didn't realize it. Like I gotta strike that
do you
from the
feel the way
record.
you
No, it can't be the best car when. Listen, bro. You brought up a basketball analogy, right? Like again, if you Warren and I'm Eddie, are you putting in a bencher or are you putting in a starting five? It's just that simple, man.
Yo,
and that's all we talking
this
about.
This is my response to that is if I'm like the Warriors, if I got Steph Curry, Hall of Famer, Kevin Durant, Hall of Famer, Draymond Green, Hall of Famer, Klay Thompson, Hall of Famer, and there's 5 players that go on the court at the same time. If you don't know basketball that well, 4 of my players is Hall of Famer. Who the fuck cares who's the 5th guy out there?
My dude, but the thing is, this ain't basketball.
If the card is that great, who cares? You brought up the basketball analogy. You wanted to do that.
I did, but you got to remember that just because it's 5-on-5 don't mean they in the ring together. So you still need your individual players to win. They got to win. It matters.
So you looking at it more so like this team got to beat that team instead of it collectively being the best card you've seen in the last 5 years. When I seen this fucking card come across my screen, for one, my casual friend texted me and he was like, "Yo, this is crazy." When I seen this shit, I was like, "Yo, the Turk Ali Sheik run boxer."
Yeah, but at the end of the day, are you getting a 5-on-5? Are you getting a 5-on-5 or are you getting a 4-on-4?
Ness, I don't even care because we got the best undercard.
See, you don't care, but the marketing
in the main event is free.
You don't care, but the marketing is 5 versus 5. Like, think about it. No one's calling in to talk about Willie.
The marketing, bro?
No, I care that no one
shouldn't call in.
But that's my point. It shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be there. If we ain't going to talk about it, my dude, if we ain't going to talk about it and y'all ain't going to call in about it, who the fuck is going to watch it? And again, like I told the last guy, just hear me out. Hear me out. Like I told the last guy, don't forget you don't have to pay for the main event. So now the opener isn't even worth your money. So that's 2 fights on the card already. That means that the other fighters, they gotta be worth your money. Cause the main event is free.
And it is worth your money because it's Wilder on it, Ray Savage is on
loss.
it, Amos is
Wilder's
on it.
coming off a loss.
Wilder's
coming off a loss, and Zang is coming off a loss. Okay. That's not pay-per-view worthy.
It's heavyweight knockout.
It ain't pay-per-view worthy, man.
Shit.
Like again, if you gonna do something, do it right. That's all. And we got every right to complain. Y'all want to keep eating shit all your life.
I'll give you that, but Ness, listen to this. I give you all that. What card, for one, what motherfucking pay-per-view free, any event where there's not a fighter or two that you don't even fucking know.
My bro, tell everybody.
And then outside of that, hold on. Last thing. Outside of that, what event does the fans come and jam-pack the stadium and be interested from fight 1 to the main event? So why waste?
You not even think? Oh man, y'all just make excuses for people, man. Y'all make excuses for people, dude. So then don't call it 5 versus 5. Like that's that fucking simple, my dude.
You want to die on is the marketing.
It's that simple. Don't call it 5-on-5 then. It's a 4-on-4, and we got an opening bout that we ain't going to show up to because we getting liquor. The fuck is we talking about, bro? Like, just keep it real.
Come on, man. But the name of the show is for the casuals. That shit don't really hold no weight. Like, that's just
my
to
dude,
make everything
my dude, you
fit.
setting the precedent.
That's like, you
listen
got a
to me.
pretty-ass girl.
Yo, you setting the precedent, and it's a wrong one. Okay, during this press conference, they said, maybe me and Eddie, Frank said, maybe me and Eddie could team up and go against the Americans. You setting a bad precedent. You said your 5 motherfucking best versus my 5 best. And if you don't complain, the next time it's a 5-on-5, it'll be only 3 of they best.
So their reckoning was better than this then, because I think
I'm not comparing it, man. I'm not comparing it. I'm just telling you.
You compared it to the last 15 years.
By mistake, because I didn't realize Willie fucking Hutchinson was on. What don't you get? He's on the card. This can't be good. They fucked up.
Okay, I forgive you. All right. I don't really feel you because nobody is in the stadium at that time. The fucking pay-per-view buyers, the people that's coming to my house party are not going to arrive for the first fight. I don't see why you waste money on that shit anyway. So, but I forgive you because if you want to take that back and you all for the marketing. Whatever they call it, whatever fucking dumb theme, like I buy a nice pair of sneakers and they call them shits the SpongeBobs or whatever dumb shit they call them. I don't give a fuck. Is the sneakers nice? Are they comfortable? Are they rare? Are they fly? I don't give a fuck what you want. Call it Devin and Ryan. Game 6, whatever. This one counts. Nobody don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas is nice. Get out there, fight, and perform. I don't give a fuck what you call the shit.
It do
but
count.
If you do,
it do
I
count,
understand.
and it do matter.
I respect if it matters to you. It matters to me, but not as much as it matters to you. But I respect your stance. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much my call. I appreciate you letting me get the counter.
You the man. We got Tim Boski.
Yo.
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 Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's good? Salute to everybody in the community. Salute to you, Ness. What's going on, big man? What's good, man?
What up?
Yeah. What's this slander about Willie Hutchinson, man? What the hell is this, man?
He don't
Just because you
belong
don't watch
there.
him, Ness, man. No, he does belong there. He does belong there. Are you talking about who's the best? Queensberry? No. See, that's what I'm saying.
Willie
No,
has
I'm
never
not listening. You gotta
headlined,
listen.
bro.
One
Willie has
second,
never
one second.
headlined. There's no
Yes,
seconds, bro.
Yes, he has headlined.
No,
Yes,
man,
yes,
he never
has
headlined.
headlined.
He's
Yes,
not
he
a
has.
fucking.
Yes, he has
He's
headlined.
not
You
an
don't watch him.
A-side.
He has
He's
headlined.
the only
He has
oddball
headlined.
on the
He headlined against
entire
Lennox Clark.
fucking
No,
card.
sir. He headlined against Lennox Clark. He headlined
Man, what
against
the
Mandana.
fuck?
What are you talking about,
Get the
man?
fuck out of here,
So
bro.
I'm saying you
Nobody's
don't watch.
talking
You
about
don't watch
Talbot
pro
Hall
boxing, man.
shit. We ain't
What are you
talking about
talking
no
about,
Talbot
man?
Hall
What
shit.
you talking about?
That ain't no fucking headline.
You said he don't headline. He
1,700
headline.
people.
You said he don't
Get the
headline,
fuck
and he
out of here,
headline.
bro.
So maybe he doesn't headline to your. Maybe he doesn't headline to
1,700 people. That
expectations or
what,
your
how many?
magnitude.
How many
That's
did it
fine.
hold? How many did it
That's
hold?
fine.
How many did it hold? How many tickets?
What do you mean? How many did
How
it
many
hold?
fucking
You asked did he
tickets?
headline? You don't know.
How
No,
many
wait.
fucking
You asked did he
tickets?
headline? No, hold on.
Fuck
You
out
said
of
did he
here,
headline?
man.
I said yes.
Capping and
What are you
shit.
talking about? You get.
Bro, like the
Out
fact
there with
that
that
y'all trying
He
to make me the
headline, whether
bad
you like
guy
it or
for
not.
telling
Maybe
the
you don't.
truth
We talking
is
about Willie
pathetic.
Hutchinson. He's only 25 years old, man. Let me ask you this.
My
What other light
man,
heavyweight was on the
I
Queensberry that
don't
you may have
give a
seen?
fuck.
They've
I
only
don't
got
care
about 4
about
on
his
there.
age.
They
I don't care about
got
his age.
4 on there.
I care that Turkey Al-Sheikh told me.
Listen, man. Cool.
I care that
Listen.
Turkey Al-Sheikh told me he was getting those promoters to put they 5 best versus they 5 best. Y'all trying to change the
weight
rules.
Divisions. Exactly, in the weight divisions.
That
Anthony Yard's
motherfucker
meant to be
ain't
fighting
best in no
Buatsi.
division.
He's the best on the Queensberry roster.
No, man, no, he not.
Yes,
No, he not.
yes.
Zach Parker's on the
Anthony Yard is
Queensberry
the best.
roster. Anthony Yard is on the Queensberry
He's
roster.
campaigning at
Stop
168.
lying, man.
He's campaigning at 168.
He's ranked at number 11 at
Zach Parker is
75.
campaigning at 168.
He's ranked at 11. He's ranked at 11 at 75.
Early career.
Fuck out of here.
His early majority of his career was
I wouldn't give a
175. He hasn't
fuck.
been at 175
I wouldn't give
over
a
6
fuck.
years, man.
Why is he ranked?
8
Why
years,
is he
he hasn't been at
ranked then?
175.
Why is he ranked then?
Zach Parker.
Why is he ranked?
Because he in his earliest career, in his career,
Okay,
the early beginning of his career,
Timboski, since you're gonna lie for Zach, tell us another dude. Tell us another dude that's still ranked in a lower weight class or a higher weight class, because in their earlier career they used to fight there.
Hold on. My point is that he hasn't campaigned there in about 8 years.
8 years
But
he
then
hasn't
in this,
contained
but
it.
then
And
in
you
the
want to talk
same
about Zach
sentence,
Parker that just had 5.
you justify him being ranked
You
at
don't want to give these guys
75.
a chance, man. You don't want to give these guys a chance, man.
My
One
dude,
of your
this
American
ain't
compatriots
about
called in.
chances. This ain't about
One of your
chances. It
American
is the
compatriots called
best.
in.
It's the
One of
best.
your
It's the
Americans
best, man.
called in,
Nobody
and
gives
he
a
said
fuck about your
he's watched
chances,
Willie
man.
Hutchinson.
Fuck out of here. You pay
It's not about
$20.
chances.
You
No,
pay
it's not
$20,
about that. You're
motherfucker.
ridiculing these
I gotta
guys.
pay way more than
And
that.
you're upset that you pay $80 to see crap.
I'm
You
fucking
pay
upset.
$80 to see stuff you don't want to see, man.
Yeah, I'm upset.
Was you upset?
And I'm not
Was you
paying
upset?
for Willie fucking Hutchinson.
We don't know about Isak Cruz.
I'm not paying
That's
for
why
Hutchinson.
we would never know about Isak Cruz. We would never know about Cambosis. We would never know about these guys because you tell you, oh, who's this guy? Who the fuck is that?
Knock it the fuck off, man. Those dudes fought people. I gotta go, man. I ain't got time
to be a man for second chances.
I ain't got time here to sit and argue with somebody that don't even fucking know what the fuck they talking about. You gonna bring up a dude headlining inside a gymnasium. If you don't get the fuck out of here, give him a chance. This is supposed to be your 5 versus my 5 best, but I gotta give a nobody a chance on a pay-per-view that I gotta pay for. Motherfucker, I'll take that money and spend it on weed. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all so stupid. It's just straight stupid. Waiting. So the next time they do it, now all they got to do is give us 3 good fights. Because stupid motherfuckers is going to say, well, fuck it. They said 5 before it's good. No, it's 5 versus 5. G-Von.
What's going on, Ness? Hey, you get my cash app?
I did, but like I told you on the Discord, he's not on the line. You got to tell him.
Oh, I didn't know if you got it. I was in and out, but okay. Shout out to that. I just wanted to make sure you got it. But yeah, man. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, the fuck, I'm more than pleased here. You already know the drill, Ness. Motherfuckers don't even buy pay-per-views, man. Hey, you being the host of the Boxing Voice, you telling me that you rather buy some weed? I don't know, man. I thought Wilder was your boy, man. I thought Hergovich, like these are all good fights, man.
My dude. You guys are not realizing that there is a few fights on this card, and one of them, the most important one, is for free. It's free. You understand it, right?
Yeah, I understand that. But
so that means that means that you're not realizing your pay-per-view main event is 2 guys coming off a loss.
I mean, honestly, you're another drill, Ness. I'm gonna keep saying the same shit that I've been saying, man. Motherfuckers need to support the sport. Everybody complain about this shit, but don't nobody support this shit. I feel like if you don't support it, you ain't got the right to complain about it. You know what I mean? The way I view it is I get what you're saying because both of these motherfuckers are coming off of a loss. And like I was saying in the morning, man, Wilder to me is like, you know what I mean? On paper, I get how he goes into Hall of Fame and all that shit, but Wilder to me, like, I don't know, man. He had 10 title defenses against people we don't even know. You know what I mean? We know fucking Luis Ortiz, and that's about it. And then when he stepped up to fucking competition, he got knocked out by fucking Fury. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I understand why you feeling that way, but at the end of the day, when I'm paying for this shit, I feel like I'm paying for Bivol and Beterbiev. You know what I mean? And I get it. Hey, that shit's free. Anybody could watch that shit. But guess what? Everybody gonna be watching this shit. Everybody calling in talking shit about this. But everybody gonna be climbing the fucking together and be like, oh, you see that shit? Oh, what round they on it? All that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I feel like Wilder Zang, that one's a good one though. You know what I mean? Like fucking Zang probably gonna cast out by round 6. But if he don't, shit, he liable to fucking lay Wilder on his ass. And we're gonna see if he's done or not. You know what I mean? Because in my book, I think I think he might be done. But that's just me. Shit, Hergovich, I feel like they got one over on Zang. So, you know, we'll see how that goes because I don't think Hergovich is him. And hey, and then that Ford and Nick Ball shit, I hope Nick Ball gets his fucking face cracked by the fucking dirty ass fight he had and ain't nobody even complaining about that shit. Shit crazy, man. Like I said, if you don't fucking support, you can't complain, man.
You want to use the counter you sent for him because he ain't here.
Nah, I mean, shit. I don't know. Maybe somebody rebuttal some shit. If not, we could save that shit for another time or something. I'm not sure.
All right. Yeah, so there's a misunderstanding. I didn't say the card is not worth the pay-per-view. I'm saying your main event is on ESPN. And then the opening fight is not worth it. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 fights that you got to pay for. Daniel Dubois versus Philip Hergovich, Zang versus Wilder, Nick Ball versus Ford, Hamza Sheraz versus Austin Ammo Williams. It's not necessarily pay-per-view worthy. They should have did better with Willie Hutchinson and Craig Richards. It's just the bottom line, especially when the fight that matters is free. The fight that matters is free. Zhang and Wilder, that's not changing nothing in the heavyweight division. Usyk still fighting Fury for undisputed. You know, we all heard Raymond Ford say he can't make weight. We heard that. Now we got to hope that he can. We all seen Nick Ball be a cheater. We got to hope that he won't. We all seen Wilder be gun shy. We got to hope that he'll get his animal instinct back. So, you know, I'm not here for charity, bro. You know? I don't want to hear that give him a chance shit. It should have been a better name than Willie Hutchinson. And that's just the bottom line. You know, we don't agree. Cool, man. Take your call, talk about the rest of the card. No need to argue with me about what I don't like. General Camino, what up?
Yo, Ness, what's good with you?
Chilling.
Heard you. Yeah, I'd have to agree, bro. Like, I seen the 5v5. Like, man, they bugging with that Willie Hutchinson shit. But I'm not surprised. When I first heard of the 5v5, like, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I was already off the top. Like, bro, Queensberry don't even got enough heads for no shit like that. Like, they too local with their shit. Like, I don't even think Queensberry is that kind of, like, big promotion that they once were, or if they ever were. Because, like, I ran through their roster one day, and I tell you, bro, about 75% of the motherfuckers on their roster I ain't never heard of. So I'm not surprised. Like, I figured there'd be a 1 or 2 Queensberry dudes on there that, like, most people ain't heard of. I'm surprised they got it down to 1. But, yeah, bro, that's just kind of what that is. It's not like – it would have been better if they did, like, Matchroom Golden Boy, Matchroom Top Rank, or some shit like that. The Queensberry shit, like, I could see where they going with it, but, like, Queensberry wasn't the right promotion, unfortunately. And then what I think that card's more catered to probably the UK audience. Because, like, I mean, come on, man. Like, Queensberry versus Matchroom is kind of wild. I don't think you can find too many Americans that even know what the fuck Queensberry Promotions is. Like, we could be honest right now. You could go try to find 10 people and ask them, you ever heard of Queensberry? And they might tell you, I ain't never heard of no shit like that in my life. So I think that's more of what it is. That pay-per-view is more catered to the UK audience. And they just trying to get it off to the US audience to see if it might work. But that's more catered to the UK people, I would say. It would have to be. What you think about that?
Tough to say, man.
I mean, you don't think that's catered for the UK audience? Like, I don't think
card?
that's really for us like that. Yeah, like, I know they got Wilder and Zang, but I mean,
again, it's tough to say because, you know, Wilder is an American household name, you know. Nah, but you could be, there's an argument, man. There's an argument, you know. I mean, Austin Ammo Williams isn't, like, he's not a name like that. Like, I don't know,
he's
man.
not. He's really not. He's really not a name. I mean, you can make the case that both promotions.
As a whole, this card is good, but the fact that your main event is free on another network, you know, They're going to get my
Where's
money.
the main event?
ESPN.
Where's the main event? Oh, shit.
No, you'll get it on the zone, but you're going to have to pay for it on the zone.
Got you.
Like, you're going to get it on the zone, not because you got to pay for it, but like, if you buy the pay-per-view, you're going to get the whole card. If you don't buy the pay-per-view, you just go to ESPN and watch the main event.
Got you. Yeah, that's definitely catered to the UK audience, bro. That shit ain't for us, man. Like, I mean, I can't really speak to it too much. Like, I would also say,
yeah, man,
Matchroom don't even got enough heads. Because I'm thinking about it now, and Ammo Williams, like you said, that's not a name, bro. Like, neither of them got enough heads to really go about that. But what I noticed with some of these promotional companies, bro, they don't go after, like, the marquee weight classes. So, yeah, of course you need your heavyweights, but you got to remember to have your welterweights. And then between that welterweight and probably, like, 112, you got to find the most money-making weight class there and probably get one or two things. But the fact that neither of them really got quality welterweights outside of Matchroom just picking up boots, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like both promotions, they kind of cater to that UK audience more than anything. Like, that's their base. Like, they fuck with us, but that UK audience, how they get down over there, that's their base, man. But I ain't going to waste too much time. I appreciate you taking my call, man. Everybody have a good night.
All right. C-Dub, what it do? If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Absolutely free to do so. It's going to help with the algorithm. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of others. I got RRT Boxing with Mr. A, $5. I'm not going out like Willie Lump Lump. Name the movie, Ness. C-Dub, what's the name of that movie?
Man, I'm not sure, man. It's a popular saying though. Yeah. Not going out like it's I think this shit's South Central in LA, I think. But
ain't that I thought it was I'm gonna get you sucker.
When OG old buddy from South Central damn, I forgot the movie. But yeah, with Tate. I think that was it. But yeah, man, shout out TBV. Smash that like button, it's free. Do something with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Next, you there?
I'm here, bro. You got the float.
That's what's up, man. You know this? Hey, man, this one of them ones right here, man. Shout out Turkey Out the Sheet. One of them ones. This is, I think this goes into, what the fuck is that? This goes into what I've been kind of preaching that in order for boxing to change and for us to change the world, we got to first change ourselves. And you don't supposed to just be looking to the main event in this to see if a card is worth buying. Not just, to me, that's where we fucking up, or that's where you fucking up.
How am I just looking to the main event?
I'm saying like, it sounds like, okay, since the main event is free. No, it just seems like, and that's not this card. I'm saying, in general, people, I've heard you say.
Well, 9 times out of 10, you buy a pay-per-view for the main event. Remember, like Devin Haney didn't get his undercard announced till 2 weeks ago or a week ago. So, yeah, the fact that the main event is free brings up issues.
Yes, and that's if you're following me, that's what I'm saying is wrong with the sport and with the thought process of the fan of the sport. You need to be looking at more of the card being worth the pay-per-view and not just the main event.
But that's the point.
With that being said, I think this undercard is worth the pay-per-view. You got Wilder and Zang. You said there ain't no implications. I'm here to educate. Hardcore Dub is here. Statue shit. The winner of this, it may be Wilder and AJ. Some shit we've been waiting on forever. That may be still the biggest fight in boxing to make.
First of all, I didn't say there's no implications. That's the word you used. I use
implications. You say there's nothing. Okay,
I said Zang and Wilder will do absolutely nothing for the division. Win or lose.
Exactly. And I'm saying there's implications for the division.
Win or lose, Tyson Fury and Usyk still fighting for undisputed. 2 fights.
Okay.
All right.
So you can't get the biggest fight in the heavyweight division with AJ and Wilder, or the biggest fight in boxing that's not doing nothing for it? That's not doing nothing?
It ain't doing nothing without no belts.
If Wilder wins, then we get the Wilder and AJ fight with no belts. We seen what Tank and Ryan did with no belts. Do we got to go down this road, man?
Yeah, we
Do
gotta
you
go
want
down
me to
this
go down this road with you?
Yeah.
No, because it'll be the biggest fight to make it. Why didn't AJ do it with no belt?
Dude, I'm not a casual fan. I gotta go, man. I don't care about your biggest fight that the casuals pay for when I knew Ryan was getting knocked out. When I was here complaining. I was here complaining that your boy Tank put him in a pussy catch weight with rehydration. Like, I said that fight wasn't pay-per-view worthy because of that dumbass rehydration clause in catch weight. The fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all the ones that don't care about giving up y'all money. Like, I try to tell y'all all the time what's worth it and what's not. You let Tank and them fool you into thinking that shit was worth it. That shit wasn't worth it. Again, it's a tax write-off for me. Y'all better wake up and smell the coffee. You should not be buying every single pay-per-view just because you think it's cool. It has to be worth your money. Y'all silly. I don't know what the hell is wrong with y'all, man. I'm not giving up my hard-earned money for just anything. Don't call it 5-on-5. Don't say it's your best versus my best then, and I won't have a problem. The fact that I got to harp on it because y'all making me feel like I'm wrong is sad. Willie ain't worth nobody's money. I wouldn't spend my enemy's money on Willie. That's not pay-per-view. When have we seen a Willie Hutchinson on pay-per-view? Let's just be real. Whose pay-per-view has a Willie Hutchinson been on? Some other dummy tried to say, oh, we just had a pay-per-view. Yeah. Show me the Willie Hutchinson on the March 9th card or March whatever the fuck 30th with Zoo. Who is the equivalent of Willie Hutchinson on that pay-per-view? And we wasn't even happy with that pay-per-view. And at least we paid for the main event. Imagine paying for that pay-per-view with Zoo and Fundora being on ESPN. I would feel like an idiot. Like, y'all silly, man. But again, give up your money. That's on you. Troll Beta, $50, Sweden. Willie Richards is the Brussels sprouts or the green beans on your Christmas plate. Oh, that was good. Eat your vegetables, motherfucker. They gonna make you eat them vegetables if you buy that pay-per-view. RRT Boxing with Mr. A, $5. Bivol 9-3 or 8-4. Easy work. Round by round. But competitive. Hashtag Hardin. 3 faces and clouds of Hardin smoke. RRT back with another 5. Some say Ward retired to avoid Bivol. Context. Hashtag Hardin. 3 faces and clouds and Hardin smoke. Back with another 5. Drop a bomb, that's a dub. Sounds like people are forgetting about the 52 hand block. Hashtag Hardin. He talking about the 52 block Wilder does on the defense. Y'all too mean, man. Eric Crummer upgraded to the contender level. Aiden, $2. Spend that pay-per-view money on a Hardin. That's fire emoji. 3 emojis of Hardin. Manuel LG member for 10 months on that prospect level. When do you think they will announce the Tank fight? I don't know. We ain't even get no pay-per-view numbers, man. We didn't get no pay-per-view numbers, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Obviously, Tank is a whole different type of draw, but we ain't get no pay-per-view numbers for the last one. Like, nothing. I got Rally. Rally.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so yeah, man, this dude Willie, never heard of him, but shit, I'm gonna be optimistic. Before Day of Reckoning. I hadn't heard of Opataya.
Nah, but see,
I seen that
Opataya's
nigga
the
fighting
goods
there.
though. Like you not hearing about somebody and him being a nobody is okay. But you not hearing about somebody and other people being able to tell you, nah, that's he the goods. That's like it's different than this. Like nobody knows Willie.
But keep this though. But like before that fight, did people really know he was the goods, or he
Who,
might have had a little
Opataya?
spotlight on him, but
Nah, didn't
yeah,
Opataya.
like after that fight,
Nah, he fought
I'm just saying
Britis.
after that fight, the whole world seen that now. You know what I'm saying?
No, but he fought Meredith British before that. That's what I'm saying. He fought the WBC champ before that. I'm pretty sure Jaya Opataya, right? Opataya. I'm pretty sure he beat Meredith British. Yeah, he beat Meredith British,
After that
bro.
fight,
So we
all right, so
knew, like Willie ain't done nothing, bro. Who's Willie?
You got to give this nigga. You got to give him a chance.
And
though,
there
man.
you go. You fell
He
into
might have a relationship.
You fell into the Timboski shit. Give him a chance. Bro, it's a pay-per-view. When the last time you had to give a dude on a pay-per-view a chance? Like, think about January last year, Tank fought Hector. Who you had to give a chance there? You knew everybody.
Shit, damn near Hector got the chance on that fight.
But you knew him. He was a champ. He ain't a dude with a loss that got knocked out that ain't never been a champ.
I'm gonna give him a chance. Shit, he might end up proving you wrong. He might end up liking the dude. He might, you know what I'm saying?
He don't belong,
he might become a fan
man.
after
He
this
don't
fight. You
belong.
never know.
If we do, all I'm saying, we setting a bad precedent. Because now, if they do PBC versus Top Rank, PBC get to slide in Omar Douglas. Like, what the fuck, man? You can't. It's not fair.
See, I think that's where you thinking ahead too far. You thinking about what could potentially happen in the future
ahead.
because he got on that card.
I'm thinking right now. You told me your 5 best. That's not your 5 best. Like, Willie can't be your best.
This dude, what if he knocks the dude out?
My dude,
you gonna eat the crow?
One fight ago, Willie was fighting a dude 29-10, man. He can't be your best. They just have to bite the bullet, admit, tell us it was budget, tell us something. Don't feed us shit and tell me it's chocolate cake, man.
So I hear that Alex Sheik, he don't got no budget. So it might be a dude he know. It might be a dude that.
Man, he don't know no fucking Willie Hutchins, man. He don't know no Willie Hutchins, bruh. That motherfucker, look, he been at York Hall, man. York Hall, man. Like, come on, man.
But shit, besides that, that fight, this Wilder Zang fight, I don't really like that fight. 2 dudes coming off losses. Okay, you got 2 big punchers. That's entertainment. But as far as like a fight that's worth something, that's just a both of them dudes old.
Look, Timboski ain't want to correct me there. Normally he want to correct motherfuckers when they say some wrong shit about the UK, but I said your call was 1,700 tickets. He let me lie to y'all. Fucking 1,200 seat fucking shit. Fuck out of there. Call that a fucking headliner. We got gymnasiums that do more than that shit. Ain't no fucking headliner.
Dude, he said bro sold 1,200 seats?
No, he said he headlined. He's hell no. Think about it, bro. If you make a whole card and you putting it in a gym that only holds 1,200, how could the main event sell all 1,200? You kidding me? He wouldn't be fighting in that shit. If he could sell 1,200 tickets, he'll be on a bigger card selling them 1,200 tickets. He won't be selling 1,200 tickets in no fucking York Hall. He getting help with the rest of the card to sell them 1,200 tickets. And he over here acting like, oh, he's a headliner. He's a headliner. Motherfuckers don't be, nobody lies, right? Nobody lies about their fighters and be like, yeah, my man's a headliner because he headlined in San Antonio in a gymnasium off TV. Like, that ain't no headliner, man. That ain't no fucking headline capping and shit.
Nah, that ain't no headline. That's on some local shit.
And there ain't no disrespect, because Anthony Yard fought in your call too. You know, he had to bounce back there, and he probably got groomed in there as well. You know, that's what Frank used, but that's my issue. That's his farming system. Don't give us one of the prospects. Go get your contender champions, because y'all said my best versus your best. You bringing up somebody from the minors. Tolbert Hall is the minor leagues. It's AAA. It's AAA. It's a farming system. It's no different than top ranked streams. It's no different than top ranked streams. When they got the young kids on the streams, it's no different. It's no different.
Put it this way though. What he might just be one of the best that they think could perform at that task. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully.
Hopefully
he get a Mendoza moment. Hopefully he get a Mendoza moment so he can make a name for himself. Cause he the only person on the card that's not a name. Everybody else a name.
Yeah.
This dude is the oddball sticking out, and everybody acting like, shh, don't say nothing about it. Like, no, he don't belong here. He's the only dude that don't belong here.
Hey,
everybody else is known except this guy.
Hey, you had said this might be the best card you ever seen, and I gotta disagree with that because
I mean it can't be.
It's still in a rumor stage, but
it can't. No, this is all announced. This card is real, but this can't be the best card because Willie Hutchinson fucked it up.
Well, shit. So, but I'm gonna ask you this: so you think this card is better than that? I know it's rumored, but that rumored Tank card. This card is not better than that card, in my opinion.
I mean, if this wasn't a pay-per-view, right? Or if this was a pay-per-view, but the main event was actually on the card, yeah, this is better. What the fuck you talking about? Tank is fighting a fucking dude without a belt, that never had a belt, that never fought for a belt, that turned down the opportunity to fight for a belt. And then you got David fighting a dude that just came off. My dude, I'm talking about the card. You talking to a hardcore. You got David fighting a dude that's coming off like a 4-year layoff, called for retirement, retired, took the 4 years off in retirement, then had a change of heart, had 3 tune-ups that no one knows. The only dude that knows is the dude waiting in line to tell you, we know Richard Blatniks. Nobody give a fucking flying fuck about Richard Blatniks. Like, how was that card
then you got
great?
two more bangers, though.
Who?
2 more bangers that you left out.
Who?
El Rayo.
That's a good fight, for sure.
El Rayo.
Good fight, for sure.
And then you left out the Andre fight.
Man, that shit ain't real. I know. That shit ain't real. Yo, first of all, Morrell is fighting Hot Rod. That's real. At 75, that's real. Andre ain't fighting Morrell on that card. That's not real. Y'all got to stop following the fake accounts. Let me get to this man. See if he got a counterpunch in here.
All right.
Trying to come back to argue with me. RRT Boxing, Mr. A. It's not chocolate cake. It's tiramisu. Ness, hashtag Hardin. We got Aiden. We got gymnasiums. Hope this don't destroy Ray. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what he means. I really don't know what he means there. But Tim, you got a counter or something that I don't know about? Sitting here trying to argue like it ain't late in the UK? We got Justin White with the $3 Cash App. Who at fault? Turk saving boxing. I don't know who at fault. I guess he's at fault. He should be quality controlling this shit. Like he doing a favor for this guy, man. For Warren, obviously, letting this shit slide under the radar. This shit should be substituted out ASAP. Yo, fam, what's up?
Yo.
You sent a counter that I don't know about?
Yeah, I'm gonna run that through now, innit?
Oh, you gonna run it to me now, isn't it? So you just calling to
Yeah,
argue with me?
No, I'm not calling to argue with you. The whole point of me even speaking on that point wasn't even to argue with you. I'm cool with you. I'm cool with you not accepting that fact. That's fine. That's what I'm saying to you. That's fine. That's your opinion. That's your perspective. You don't really like that guy, that fight. You don't know about him. That's fine. But I'm not gonna, well, in my opinion, I'm not gonna allow you to just shit on the guy like he's some type of dirtbag or some, I don't know,
Never
some
called
canister
him. Never
that's on
called
the
him
side of
any
the
of
road.
those names. Never called him. I just said he don't belong. And nothing that
No,
I
but I
said is
understand. I
offensive.
understand.
He's not.
No, I understand.
He's the least. He's not even the least. He is the only unrecognizable name on the card. The only.
No, but obviously someone. Yeah, but listen, someone called one of your American compatriots called in, and they've watched him fight, and they said that you get me.
Wills.
He knows.
Wills watched him.
Yeah,
Shout out to
exactly.
Wills.
So at least exactly. So at least someone, you get me. At least someone over there has been watching. You get me. Ismail Salas knows him. Ismail Salas knows him, and guess what? His old manager Shelly Finkel. So maybe there's something to do with that. You know what I'm saying to you? Maybe the connection there with Wilder.
Yeah,
I
don't care about friendships though. Like I don't care about their
Neither do I.
friendship.
Neither do I.
I don't want
I care
Turkey
about good
Sheik
fights.
doing Frank Warren no favors. Because
listen,
then when it's
fights.
PBC or Top Rank turn to do this, they get to get a favor and put in a bum ass fight. I don't want no bum fights.
Fair enough. No, fair enough. Listen, fair enough. I didn't want to speak on that that too much. You get me, to just fucking overflow what's going on. I wanted to speak on the good card that could be obviously a great card in the climax of everything. I'm looking forward to the Hamza Sheraz and Ammo Williams. That's a good fight right there. I've been waiting for us to get our hands on Ammo Williams. That guy, he's been doing a lot of talking. Hopefully his brain, his mind is in the right place. We're gonna beat the shit out of him. Hamza Sheraz gonna rise up to the occasion. We coming for the WBC
They saying
smoke.
Ammo's the
You
bigger
understand what I'm saying to
puncher.
Yeah. Didn't you see what he did to Liam Williams?
Come on, man.
These guys don't know what they're talking about, man. You got James Benitez.
Everybody knocked out
talking like,
Liam Williams. Everybody knocked out Liam Williams.
Hold on this. Fair enough. But not in the first round. And secondly, this is what I don't like. When people call in, they shovel shit. They shovel shit on my boy's name. They shovel shit on multiple guys' names, and they haven't even watched them fight. With Benitez, you haven't even watched none of Hamza Sheraz's fights. None. You don't know what he done to Metro Fanov. What's my man with a Ben Nelson? What's his name? Wilson Bent. Did you see what he did to Wilson Bent and Emmanuel Torres, man? We tore them niggas up, man. We tore them up, man. Ammo Williams been hiding for long, and now the walls are closing, and we're gonna destroy him. And as for you, Ness, with this Nick Bull slander, that's fine. You think he's a dirty fighter? That is fine. I'm not gonna ridicule you for that. It's constructive criticism. You think he's a dirty fighter? That's fine. I've seen multiple Hall of Famers, multiple guys use dirty tactics to win the fight. You understand what I'm saying to you? He's like they used to say about Tank. He's undersized. He's going in there against bigger guys, man. Big motherfuckers, man. Yeah, Nick Bull is 5'2", man. 5'3", fighting these 6'5'10" monsters, man. Come on, man.
Don't mean you could cheat.
Right, cool.
Don't mean you could cheat just because you're
I
short.
understand. Listen. I'm not an ignorant guy. I understand. He wasn't that what he was doing in that fight wasn't really constructive to what we should have been doing. I understand that. But like my man said, we have to do what we have to do to win. We need to win.
But
understand?
But if you're crossing the line to cheating, that's not doing what you have to do. It's cheating.
But
you guys are trying to put this gray area. It's either cheating and not cheating.
No.
It's not on the ref because your
areas.
trainer teaches you what's illegal and what's not illegal. So it's not on the fucking ref. You are doing the illegal tactics, and you need the illegal tactics in order to win. You can't win without throwing someone. You can't win without putting your head in someone's mouth. You can't win without elbows.
He hasn't always been. Listen. Listen, he hasn't always been doing that. He's a
Hey,
real
guess what?
junkyard bulldog.
We see, you know what
He ain't
they
been
say
always
about alcohol, right? The truth comes out when you drink, and the truth comes out when you in a real fight. The real you came out, and the bitch came out of him. He had to cheat. That's cheating. Amir Khan did it too versus Kendall Hall. He had to push, and he got points deducted. Thank God for that ref not being afraid. These refs are afraid not to get that first class ticket and airline and a hotel and get their meals paid and be able to take their wives to the buffet before the big fight. But I don't give a fuck about all that shit. Get a real ref in there for Nick Ball cheating ass.
Listen. You're keeping it real deal Holyfield. You're keeping it real deal Holyfield. I understand that. Like I said, I'm not gonna assault you for your constructive criticism. You get me? Like I said, I'm not an ignorant guy. The pendulum swings both ways. I just wanted to touch on the Wilder situation as well. This is why the Americans, you need to take honest. Can I ask you, Ness, why is Wilder not a real big pay-per-view star? You get me? Because you got some other guys, you know, the fellow other boxing hardcore dub, you know what I'm saying? He feels that Wilder is a pay-per-view star.
Bruh, he would have been, but he lost the fight.
Star?
He lost the fight. He would have been. Look, the first fight did like 345, and then the second fight did over $1 million. He lost. It's like you gotta win. You can't just be losing and be a pay-per-view star. You gotta win.
But why was he not built up? Why was he not built up? Why was he not built up beforehand? Why was he not like Terence Crawford? Why don't these guys? They don't admire these guys. That's what I'm saying to you. Wilder, Terence Crawford. Why was these guys not pay-per-view stars beforehand? Because if they was in the UK,
well, you heard.
which we don't have
You
the
didn't
caliber
listen to
of a
my
fighter
interview.
like Terence Crawford.
You didn't listen to my interview,
of course
but
I did.
Wilder's
Yes.
matchmaker early on, you know, he realized that Wilder got dropped and probably didn't have a chin. So he said they kept him away from power punches. I just interviewed Roberto Diaz. You know what I'm saying? So how can you build a guy, you know, if you got to be very strategic? And he punches so hard, so now all the opponents want a lot of money.
Fair enough.
But I don't know, man. I mean, listen,
that's what I'm saying to you. I've heard the interviews. I just want to know from your personal perspective, your honest. I want to hear from your
Terence
side
Crawford didn't have the opponents. You can't fight Victor Postal on pay-per-view. The same reason that this fucking kid Willie Hutchinson shouldn't be here. You can't put these names that nobody know on pay-per-view. It's called pay per the fucking view. Like, who goes to a porn site to watch ugly girls? Only motherfuckers that like ugly girls. I don't buy pay-per-view fights for ass fights or to get to know them. Take a chance. Give them a chance. Like, it's a pay-per-view. You want me to take a chance on your ass? Put them on the fucking YouTube stream. I don't get y'all, man. Like, they asking us to pay. And guess what? The best fight for Undisputed is free. They need to fix this ASAP, or I might just watch the free fight. We don't even know what we're going to get with Wilder. Like, it ain't the same that it used to be. We don't know what we're going to get with Ford. He said he can't make weight. Is he going to be strong enough? Because Ball coming, like you said, he gonna do what he got to do to win. That means elbows, forearms in your throat, head in your chest, in your mouth, in your chin, judo throws, all type of shit the kid was doing. So is Ford going to be strong enough? Is he going to be all right after, you know, cutting that weight? I'm just keeping it real. Like, y'all a bunch of, I don't know. But anyway, man, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Let's see. We got Chill Will, $2. The rest of the card makes up for the first bout. It does, because again, you keep thinking that the fucking Undisputed fight is part of the pay-per-view. It's free. It's free. You know what I'm saying? So again, now does the rest of the card make up? Because that's not on the card. That's free. I could still watch that. That's all I'm saying, bruh. They got time to get this right. Kerry G, what up?
Hello.
Yes.
So yeah, I feel similar-ish about the thing. Like if it makes sense. I didn't know that the main event was going to be free like that, so it's kind of like, yeah, that's strange. So we'll deal with that. And excited for Daniel Dubois versus Hergovich. Right now, I got Dubois at the top of all the newcomers and young established people. Because Daniel Dubois is not a newcomer. I feel like he's established himself at this point. So like, yeah, they're are my top two right now for heavyweight. So I want to see after the old men storylines are done by the end of
Kerry.
Halfway. Yeah.
Jump out, jump back in. You got like you don't have a clear connection.
It's okay, man. I know you're also trying to wrap up.
Nah, I got other callers.
I'm driving and stuff.
I got other callers, bro. So don't worry about me. Yeah, you sound bad, but if you can hear me, I have other callers. So don't worry about me trying to wrap up. Just get a better connection. Carlos, Delano County.
Yo, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, what's going on, this? Hey, yeah, you saying this one's gonna be like on ESPN Plus after that? I mean, me personally, man, when I used to rent, they didn't fix the AC. I ain't pay the rent. They just hired the rent on us on the zone. They should have just gave this one as a fucking like, here you go, shut up. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely. I'll try to order as much as I can, but this one, I'm not gonna be ordering that. My subscription should have covered this card. That's my call.
All right. Yeah, I mean, there's an argument for that. If you're going to take the main event and give it free to ESPN subscribers, what are
90 seconds.
What are us DAZN subscribers? How do I feel as a DAZN subscriber? Like, why the fuck is ESPN giving shit for free that you deem pay-per-view worthy? Look, I'm not trying to be a stickler. I'm just saying I like value. And Willie, he fucking up my value. And so is the undercard. I mean, so is the main event being free. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Everything has changed now. But
60 seconds.
Al in the Bay, you there? Al in the Bay.
Yo, what's up?
What's good?
Sorry about that. I'm kind of at work still a little bit. Work don't stop. It just keeps going and going. Yeah, man, I like the card, man. It's a definitely a good card. I like the whole card, man. So I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna buy the pay-per-view. I think Bivol might win, but this is just my early prediction. For right now, it's Bivol. But I'm gonna have to go in the archives and look at some of the fights and see who I really think is gonna win this fight. Um, so is it Wilder versus Zang? Is that the fight?
Yeah,
I didn't listen to the whole card.
That's one of them, yes. Wilder versus Zang, Philip Hergovich versus Dubois. You got Arthur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol, Nick Ball versus Ray Ford, Hamza Sheraz versus Emma Williams, and great old Willie Hutchinson versus Craig Spider.
Okay. There's a couple people I don't know on there, but
wait.
I think Big Bang Zang might win the fight, man. I don't want to say it, but it might be over for Wilder for me, man. I think Big Bang Zang might take the fight. It's crazy because we were just talking about this in the back call about Big Bang Zang and Wilder. If they fought, who will win. And some people felt like Zang is gonna run out of gas. But I think Zang is gonna put the pressure on Wilder and show Wilder that it's over for him. He's not the top dog, and he's just food now for the rest of the heavyweights. And I don't want to say that because I got back in boxing just watching Wilder, fight. So um, but time is up, and that's just the way I feel. That's my call.
All right. AB.
Hey, Ness, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
All good. And yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. Smoking on some Hardin, and I'm actually rewatching this Anthony Cuba and Carmel Malton fight too, while I'm listening to the show. But besides that, to the card, I'm not even gonna get started on the opener. You talked about it enough. Uh, but as in the other, um, I got I got Emma Williams winning. Also I like how Dubois has looked in his last fight, so I'm gonna take him too over Herkovich. Raymond Ford is my guy, Ray Savage, so I'm going him all the way. Hopefully this little motherfucker doesn't be too dirty throughout this fight. And of course I'm going Bomb Squad. Hopefully he doesn't look like he did in the Parker fight. Hopefully we get some of the old Wilder that we know. That'll really make my day. And to kick it all off, we get the free Beterbiev versus Bivol. And actually, one of the first fights I started considering myself in hardcore when I started scoring fights myself was Beterbiev versus Joe Smith. Well, as you know, that didn't go long. He beat the shit out of Joe Smith. And I seen this guy's a fucking monster. So I'm taking Beterbiev. I think he's gonna stop Bivol late. I don't think Bivol can keep him off him all 12 rounds. So I'm gonna go Beterbiev late. But that's pretty much all I had to say, Ness. So I'm gonna let you go. Shout out TBV.
You the man, champ. You the man. I got Carrie G on a check-in.
Hello.
Hello.
Word. Yeah, no, I was just saying that I got Fa Jogba and Daniel Dubois as like my current top two of like the newcomers on the block who are establishing themselves. So I do like the Hergovich fight for him, and like I think that's gonna be really good. I get what you're saying about the rest of the card. It makes sense with all that. Um, it's funny how much like face-offs and stuff mean to fans. I saw a face-off of those two in the Middle East with each other, and Bivol kind of showed some nervous energy, and like he really wanted to break the stare, and Beterbiev wasn't having it, and it was in front of the press and everything, so it was kind of weird. But then this face-off, I felt like Bivol got his get back on it. They did not want to break it. They understand the magnitude of this fight between them, and I think that's really cool. That it's for once, it's not about no bullshit, no drama, no fashion, no this or that. Like it's literally just like two dudes at the height of their craft being like. It comes down to people think you can beat me and I can beat you, and we both think we can beat each other. Both from the same country, putting a lot of shit on the back. So it's like it's definitely it should be one of the more exciting fights because of the fight and no outside forces. So I think Bivol like really showed something more where I'm like, okay, instead of 60-40, I had it for Beterbiev, and now I'm doing just 50-50 based off the impact of that face off that I saw today. But yeah, now Danny Dubois Hergovich fight, really excited for that. I think I'll just generally be excited because usually I'm at work and I'm actually somehow able to watch these fights conveniently enough. So I just buy them and put them on. Hopefully whatever I buy eventually will be always of value like it should be. But that's all. Peace out.
All right, champ. Hawk, Maryland.
Yo,
All right, what up?
yo, TBV, number one. Hit that like and subscribe. What up, Ness?
What up?
All right, ain't too much. How was that goddamn dang that movie they made for the fight?
Yeah, that was dope.
That was crazy. Yeah, man, I like that. That he don't be playing, man. Yeah, that was all right. Damn, the fights. I'm looking forward to the Dubois fight and Hergovich. I want to see that one. And Wilder sitting next to Eddie Hearn. It took me a minute to get that in my eyesight and to get my. I had to put my glasses on. It was wild seeing Wilder and Eddie Hearn sitting next to each other. Like that was wild. That was crazy. I ain't joking, bro. But Wilder gave his speech like he be doing. But you know, I had to revert back to that Jay-Z verse on Wilder, man. We don't believe you. You need more people. I gotta see something from this dude, man. You don't you Wilder had no skills like to regain or to really work on. Um Wilder's stick is energy and rage and trying to come up from being a dude working at a pancake house. He's now so rich or whatever that what I saw in that Parker fight, I don't see him getting it back. You gotta it ain't like he had a bunch of skills that he just, didn't. He lost the rage that he had because that's how he was winning his fights with it was rage and energy. Uh, uh, fighting to get to get where he was rich and could take care of his family. He already got all that taken care of. He really does bring back that Marvin Hagler thing about sleeping on silk sheets. He don't have that energy no more. I think Zang might even hurt him in there if he can't find it. And it ain't about for me that he gonna go in and have a good training camp and all that. Wilder never was the best boxer. It was energy. It was fire. And only thing I saw that hello.
I'm here.
Oh, the only thing I did like was that I was his wife there. Did you see her in any clips?
Nah, I watched the official press conference, so I didn't see her there, no.
I mean, no disrespect at all, but Wilder was been with his wife so much, it just felt like to me, it was like it was more of a making everybody happy type of deal, opposed to in the earlier part of his career, you just saw him with his boys, and he was just mad, and he was just fired. I think it's gone. That's called.
All right, champ, you the man. That looks like the last caller. We back at it tomorrow, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Remember to use the Discord to recommend any topics. And if you DM me. I'll check everything. NesGTO, Instagram and Twitter. Peace.